down here, salt is a way of life.
Japan.
Ja, ich
Und
weiß.
schon bei der japanischen Version haben Leute gemeint, so, für die englische Version müssten die Danny DeVito holen.
We are live.
Als Voice Actor.
Ah, okay. We are live.
We're live.
We're live.
Okay. Should have warned us.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we're still talking about what we did last night.
So yeah, welcome everybody to the second season of Saltmine League tournament. For the first time, open for all of Europe. So we have many new people here, I assume. Many new people who signed up, many new people watching. I hope you'll enjoy the show, and please spread the word about our fame, because we would like to, share the joy and have more people watching.
Yeah. So, welcome people. Have fun. I don't know. Hopefully the servers are good today.
Hopefully. Right.
Hopefully.
My name is Funkfist. With me commentating today is Fat Cat.
Yeah.
And in the background, doing all the hard work, Ritus.
Hi.
You will most likely see him in chat under the name Saltmine League or in Discord. By the way, for those people who don't know, we do have a Discord. You can join us, talk to us, join us, play with us, insult us.
Should we move back down? Yeah, let's move down. Okay.
Right, you gotta move down. How do you do this? I changed my keyboard to the hitbox setup. Now I'm all confused. Here we go.
Yeah, Redus is sick today, so
Yeah,
not the
no
best
way.
day for him to start, but hey. Okay, so first match is going to be Uncle Penis, I love that name by the way, against Keepin' It Cool. Also a great
Yes.
name for a Colin player.
All right. I know Uncle Venus personally. Apparently he's AFK.
Oh. Yeah, he
Okay,
also
we gotta-
3 minutes left, so no
We
worries.
gotta move down. Captain Cool, a Colin player that has been with us for.
The last season.
Yes, he started at the start, or was it the middle? Probably
In
from
the
the
middle.
start. Yeah, of the middle of the first season. Pretty convincing player from not Berlin. He's from
He's from East Germany, I think.
East Germany. Oh right, isn't he from Alex Leder's dojo?
Yeah.
The notorious, the one and only.
Notorious.
Yes. So it looks like Alex Leder's growing a new generation of players there.
Hey, doing some offline work, that's great,
Yeah,
man.
it's good. It's good stuff. And he was already convincing last time in the season. Performed pretty well, all things considered.
So what do you think about Colin versus Chan?
That's an odd one. I think Chun-Li will dominate most of the match because of superior neutral and footsie tools. But the second Colin gets a trigger too,
Yeah,
Chun-Li
Trigger 2
will
is so
be
good.
in trouble. Yes.
Will demolish a neutral game.
Yes. Also, notice our new layout, which is pretty cool, and the new stage we got.
Or custom stage, only for
Custom
us.
stage, yes.
Yeah.
A Saltmine League original.
And
Alright,
all the
that's a
players
parabellum.
don't see it, they're playing on the normal stage, so everything is normal for them. It's only for you people who are watching.
Exactly. Cost me quite a bit. But yeah, back to the match. We got neutral going on. See, the thing is, activation. Okay, he's trying to get out. The problem about Chun-Li versus Collins, right? Even if you get out of her trigger bullshit, she can still, like, it doesn't run out. Like, look at the timer, right? It's
Yeah,
a very long-lasting trigger.
She has plenty of time to do some things.
Yeah, so I would say in some cases it would even be better to actually go in and cause some trouble. Okay, we've got Oki, walks out,
First match is
slide,
ridiculous.
activate, Kikoken. Kikosho.
I don't know why he chooses V-Trigger 2 over 1 in this matchup, but he may have his reasons.
I think generally speaking, trigger 2 is just better on average.
Do you think so? I still think V-Trigger 1 is better.
I don't know. Trigger 2 is actually pretty cheap on Chun-Li. Now what's gonna happen? Captain Cool has full CA. I didn't spend it. Still get him with the V-Trigger 2. Yep. Saves it for the next round. But overall, Chun-Li Trigger 2 is very strong. Can convert it out of everything into Oki. It's actually pretty mighty. And you've got the weird armor break mix-up going on.
Yeah, but still 3 bars.
3 bars at the beat sunset, yeah.
You're not allowed to press there. Okay, let's see. Is he going to the... Oh.
Ah, misses with the ball. Still gets to jump in at least. So it's not all lost.
Shimmy.
Yep.
Overhead? Nope. Khalif's love to do that.
Yep.
Going for the overhead in the finishing round.
Give up some space and hit him with the crouch medium kick, which is actually a really good button. Okay, I see people like the new stage. Glad to hear that because I paid quite a bit of money to make this happen.
About 350 to the Loch Ness
Monster. About 350. Yeah, I should name him I should name the guy who made it by name. Name is Oji Chama. He's on Deviant Art and he makes many stage mods, and he was nice enough to do it for us.
So if someone needs a stage mod, you can hit him up.
I don't know if he's still up for doing that after our thing, but well, it won't hurt to try.
It cost him everything. What did it cost? Everything. Oh, try to shoot me. I like to dash in, dash out. That was nice.
That is the thing I noticed. Like, I've been playing some characters that do not have an common grab recently, and that's when you notice that it's not that easy to actually open up people sometimes. Especially these days when the meta has become take the throw,
Just take
right?
the throw, yeah.
Yeah.
So Uncle Venus blocked the overhead, but didn't get a good punish, and that's something you have to practice.
Sadly, didn't combo.
Not only blocking these overheads, but also to punish them.
Yeah, that is this cheap.
Round 2. Fight.
Doesn't even try to enter him. Wow, that was ballsy.
Yep, got the counter. Crouch and medium kick, careful with that. Collins' crouch and medium kick is +1 on block. Deceptive, you know?
Yeah.
You're not used to that. Not most of the time they're like -2, -4 or something.
But it's also very slow, so
Yes,
it's on the slower end of the crouching medium kicks. I think it's okay.
it's okay. It's just something you have to pay attention to.
Yeah, sure.
And it's a really strong confirm tool when it comes to trigger 2-2 on top of that.
So, both players sitting on full resources, and Uncle Venus is close to speed trigger. Now he got it. Wasn't he able to get another one of these slashes? I think she can get 2 slashes in the corner.
Maybe he panicked, maybe he just wanted to be sure to get the damage in. Not sure. And that's a 2-0.
Next we have Faxu PC versus Tigerfish.
Vexu PC. Get me Blind Warrior Sven, so someone tag me and you should get him Blind Warrior Sven. I don't know if you have read it. Wonder Boy needs Blind Warrior Sven. Nope, Captain Cool, you're not playing.
I wanna play more. No.
Yeah, he's warmed up, he's ready to play.
It's go time.
You'll get to play soon enough. Probably in some off-stream matches.
Fox PC, okay. So seems like he plays Birdie. And a Bison player, okay.
Tigerfish. I see 2 birdies. Oh, that'll be interesting to see. I haven't played Birdie in a while. I've been playing on some other accounts, trying out other characters. Not because Birdie's weak, but I'm looking for something to like make up for his bad matchups. And
What are his bad matchups?
Let's do this.
Menat. Guile's still, some people say it's easier now, but Guile's still a problem. Nash, but he's rare.
Nash is super rare. I
Yeah.
haven't seen Nash in years.
Falke can be a problem.
Yeah.
Pretty much everybody, Dalsim, like pretty much everybody who has more range than him, you know? Oh god, it's the awful
Yeah, I can see that.
Menard skin. Oh god. Bison Birdie, in my opinion, a sorta even matchup. A sorta ugly matchup still though. Like this is a matchup both player will not enjoy. Bison because of his overwhelming presence in neutral and all of his get-in tools, and Birdie just because of everything Birdie can do. Buttons.
Yeah, but I think Birdie can really keep up in neutral game with Bison. So, not a problem for him. Where are his anti-airs? Come on, man. Dude.
Yeah, Birdie's jump-ins are pretty short, are pretty slow, so even Bison should be able to like anti-air with crouching hard punch.
Yeah, it's not that hard. Can he actually? Yeah, he can absorb that. He can. That was good.
Ah! Got him with the trick. That was a good one. Yeah, and the regular Dolphin Dive, not the X one, actually has Oki, so you have to watch out. After that, it's a 50-50. After X1, he's minus on dash up.
Okay, tries to go for the scissors, but it's just
Challenges the scissors with a medium punch.
Oh, it was too early. It was too early. He has to delay his. Oh!
You can probably press it twice though, considering well how long Bison spends in there. I think you're ahead of me.
So Birdie's playing with V-Trigger too. Yep.
I kinda like you can make an argument for both triggers in this matchup, in my opinion. Trigger 2 is good because you can delete Bison, right? And it's good. Like you just want to kill the guy as fast as possible, like knock him on his ass and kill him. But Trigger 1 actually gives you the opportunity to
What?
to his normals.
This was a typically online Bison play. Dash, dash,
Yeah.
dash, dash, dash.
Yeah.
I mean, there are 3 dashes in a row.
And you can do it with Trigger 1 because Trigger 1 is actually very cheap and
What
very
are you trying
disgusting.
to achieve right there? I mean, come on, man. You're missing your setups and everything else.
Well, the plan was simply to probably just like teleport through all the normals and then land a throw or something like that.
Yeah. I think that was what he tried to do.
It's risky, right? And the issue is simply that that is weak to throws. Like it is very immune to buttons, but it's actually less so immune to throws.
Yeah. Bison can punish the sweep always with slide, so you can just slide it. No
Good
worries
anti-air.
about it. Yeah.
Dash in gets grabbed. Birdie's dash very slow. It's not a character that's good at dashing in.
Fexo likes his wake up bullhorns and bullheads. Oh,
Doesn't. Yeah, you have to jump out of it or enter
season
it
1 Birdie.
as long as it works.
Yeah. Seems like Tigerfish is I don't know, man. He seems a bit lost, to be honest. He has no clue how to play against Birdie.
That is something you have to learn. Like Birdie is a matchup you will have to learn because he does not play like a regular Street Fighter 5 character. But neither does Bison, so it's not unfair in this case.
Yeah, it just seems like Fexo is overwhelming him with his pressure. Tigerfish is collapsing. Okay, nice.
Also armor through. Didn't work out.
Oh,
That was a good idea.
That was a nice
That was a good
attempt, really.
What's also pretty decent is his crouching hard punch against those things. -2.
Also
-2. He can check that, but he doesn't know apparently.
Oh, that's game.
And gets him and game.
Yep.
Birdie wins.
Oh well, it looks like Tigerfish was simply not ready for Fox's birdie shenanigans, as you would call them.
Yeah, and his very oppressive playstyle, let's call it that.
Next we have Crimson Viper versus the Russian Tanker.
So another Colleen, and I think, going by that name, the Russian tank, he plays Zangief. Everything else, and I'm going to be really disappointed.
Well, we also have a Crimson Viper who doesn't even play Crimson Viper.
Because she's not in the game, so...
Not an excuse. Could play Street Fighter 4 instead, or Marvel.
Marvel, baby.
It's Marvel, baby. That's what many people forget, right? Crimson Viper was in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 as a Street Fighter 4 rep. And to me, it seemed like she fit more into Marvel than to Street Fighter anyways. With her boring kicks and flying around.
I don't have many experiences with SF4 because I still started with 5. But I like her style. I love that she's a MILF, you know?
Uh-huh. That was the biggest appeal.
Yep. She's a MILF. That's it.
I think she had the biggest bust size in Street Fighter up to that point.
I mean, Japanese developers do so much for guys who like lollies, and now we have something for people who enjoy the older and finer wines of life.
Well, Street Fighter never had that many little girl characters. The youngest one you had is like what? You had
luckily.
Karen in Street Fighter Alpha and Sakura, right?
Ingrid,
and even those are
Ingrid is the biggest size of lolly.
Ingrid doesn't count. Ingrid never made into a real Street Fighter game.
Yeah, she was in the PSP version of something.
Yeah, she was in the PSP port of Alpha 3 and in Capcom Masterpiece Capcom Fighting Jam, a game that was so awful that Capcom simply hasn't done fighting games after that.
Hasn't done fighting games. Russian taker. So he's Russian and he plays Zangief.
Triple Russian, essentially.
Yeah. Triple Russian. It's like a Matroshka, Russian inside a Russian inside a Russian.
Now, let's see. I wonder what the matchup is like. Okay, I'm looking at there's a Japanese list, right? Japanese Zangief players came together and they had a Zangief party. I don't know what you do in a Zangief party, but they had one. And
what you do in the Zangief party?
I don't know, but
dancing the Cossack dance and drinking a lot of vodka.
Yeah, wrestle bears. I don't know, but there they made a tier list, right? And they said and it goes from like easiest matchup wise to are you kidding me? Like beyond even impossible. And apparently, Colin Zangief, according to them, is even.
Oh, wow with a taunt. I like that.
Huh? You gotta show off.
So, what is the matchup according to the?
They say it is even.
It's even. Yeah, I can see that. I can actually see that.
Oh god, he's trying to build up his personality as a heel, I guess. Okay. Oh, fake cross up. Ugly, disgusting. But that's just Colin.
Tries to whiff punish, but it's a bit too late.
Colin is a lot like an anime character. With the set play, with the dashing around.
He plays V-Trigger too, I just realized that. So 1 SPD and it's game.
Yes.
So watch out.
That is the killer move.
And he deletes your life, it's gone.
Yes.
Oh, can that convert? Ooh, he tried to flex.
Flexing at low life, dangerous.
Yeah.
These days.
Also, since season 4 changes, going to kill you.
What I would like to see is some standing medium punch. Zangief's medium punch is so good now. It is as good as Birdie's medium punch now. It only doesn't cancel.
Oh,
but
nice.
that aside,
that.
it's godlike. Nope.
Oh, this was...
Hit stun was not high enough.
Yep. That was an attempt.
Hard kick. She has that fucking Zangief hard kick. Like they both. This is a Russian thing, I guess.
That's a thing you learn by the age of 5. And if you cannot do oh, that was beautiful. And if you cannot do a hard kick by the age of 5, you're just going to be disowned by the whole country.
Yes. Have to master the hard kick. Well, he'll have to think of something.
Round 1. Fight.
Dash up throw.
Yeah, he did a few times.
Whatever it takes, you know.
Whatever it takes.
two steps of armor. 2 charges of armor.
Yeah, he should use more standing medium punch. Standing
That was
heavy
a-
punch, especially fully charged, is not the best tool in neutral, to be
Yeah,
honest.
especially when
But-
people like show that they know how to whiff punish it, and he just showed it,
Yeah.
right? He
Yeah.
pressed hard punch into Parabellum.
He stopped it with his parry, so. Oh. That was nice. That was nice.
Yeah, the thing is, he gets another flex of armor when he puts his arms forward, you know?
Yeah, when he walks forward, he can flex more. Ah, he missed his SPD.
So maybe in a case like that, it's better to actually like grab him or something.
Round
Yep.
2. Fight.
Or do something that goes through him, you know, moves that put him forward.
Yeah. See, here's the problem of the hard kick that Zangief uses, right? It always misses on crouchers. That is dangerous. You have to like take care of that. That's just generally the reason why you shouldn't abuse your hard
dash
kick
in,
and your
dash
hard
out,
punch.
shimming. But he cannot kill. Zangief is a big boy with enough health.
Rush down.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
That's going to hit. And he still got his super powered up SPD. If he can land this one. Oh no, it was. Oh, he's
Dash
dead.
in,
He's
gets
dead.
grabbed.
He's dead.
Yep.
Oh shit.
What?
Oh.
Still have? Oh, you flat. Oh.
Okay,
Wow. What's going on? Don't fall for it! Ah! It's a trap! That was pretty good.
What the heck was that? That was a funny interaction.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
I don't know if he gave up or if it was a trick or something. Who knows?
Okay.
But it was intimidating, just sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah, and just flexing on them. Oh my god. So that was a very interesting match.
That was interesting, yeah, for sure.
Congratulations, Crimson Viper, for winning, though.
The tag did not win, but he clearly impressed with his actions.
I was so sure he's dead after he landed his super powered up SPD. And it was just a mini pixel. I mean,
Our next match is Dive Gaming versus Kim Precision.
Okay. You
Dive
sound
against who?
really done. Kim Precision.
Kim Precision. So who's Kim Precision playing by this name?
I know this guy, but I forgot. Oh god.
No, that wasn't a rage quit. The match was over. It was dead. I mean, come on. He plays
Plays Zickenberg, just like me.
Just like you.
Isn't that something? Something about those two characters, I guess.
So we're still waiting.
Still waiting.
Oh boy, man. 3 matches in, and we have a lot. Anipax seems to be a no-show, so when he's not here, Wonderboy is going to move on. He's there. I saw him a minute ago.
Yep, he's online. Kim Precision's here. You have to go down.
Yep.
Yep.
Kim Precision Master.
Well, we'll see another birdie today. It's a very birdie time.
Maybe we see Zeku. I don't know.
Birdie is a fairly popular character in Europe, though, I've noticed.
Yeah.
Compared to other regions, anyways.
Well, there are a lot of birdies, at least online in Japan. There's Trashbox and the Korean birdie. Do you know Kimchi or what?
Yeah.
is it?
I like
So,
Kimchi or something.
In Asia, there are a lot of birdie players, but they're not traveling.
Asian players confirmed for good taste. Even Fudo plays birdie now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Fudo plays birdie. I totally forgot about it.
Yeah.
Does he even play Mika anymore, or just occasional?
For some matchups, yes.
For some matchups.
There are some matchups where you just like clearly wants to just delete somebody, and that's where he picks Mika.
Okay.
But ever since Season 4 and the V-Trigger 2 patch, most people say that Birdie is just top tier. Which I agree
I
with.
think it's true.
But yeah, let's go. Zeku versus Jury.
Well, something unusual we see right here, right now. A Zeku player who doesn't switch immediately to Young in the first 2 seconds of the game.
Just like me, I also prefer young old Zeku. Though I do gotta say, young Zeku is superior.
Yeah, Young
Yeah,
Zeku is the
definitely.
better version of Zeku. Like everything else.
The big downside to young Zeku play is mostly the anti-airs.
Yeah, his anti-airs aren't that good.
But that aside, damage really good, buttons really good.
Walk speed is
Turn's
awesome.
good. Yes, Oki really good. Young Zeku is actually kind of a cheap character. It's seriously just the anti-airs keeping him in check.
Yeah. Can you imagine how good this character would have been if he had an invincible reversal and good anti-airs? Wow.
Well, then he would be Rashida.
Yeah, that's right. There's someone like this in the game.
Yeah. If you think about it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, see? He can confirm almost everything into the run slide, which always gives him Oki. That's really strong.
Yeah, and max range slide is also safe and you can combo off of it. Oh, is it
And-
safe? Is max range slide? Yeah, it should be safe, right? I mean,
It's really hard, I think. It's not like Dyson slide is easy to make safe. But he has V-Trigger 1, so he can slide, V-Trigger 1 activate, you know?
yeah, I haven't played in a while and I don't want to talk any shit right now, so just making sure.
The thing about young Zeku's run is the X run overhead is -2 only. That is pretty strong.
That's stupid. That's stupid.
And the X run slide is -10 or something. But the overhead being -2, that is cheap.
Round 1.
That is cheap.
Oh, gets the jump.
Commits to the Gram. Yeah, Gram kicks are just too slow. At least that's my impression. Crouching hard punch. Boom.
Especially in those
does big
mid-range.
damage.
Yeah, that's not good. Gram kicks. Not a good punish.
Awkward light punch anti-air, but it works. Whatever works. Ah, shimmy. Oh, with a stylish hard kick into V-Trigger, teleport, bush and chain. Wow.
Fight.
Wait, that was nice.
Throwback.
Good.
I got him. That's the thing he used to struggle with the crush counter into dashing combo. He's got that down now.
Yeah. I think he improved a lot. Because
Especially he was in Japan, right? And everybody knows if you go to Japan, you will level up.
instant level up. Instant.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what you do there. You just have to leave the plane, be in Japan for a few minutes, and go back. You're instantly better in Street Fighter 5.
Yep.
That's how it works. Just go to Japan. Wow, that was nice.
Yeah, that was sick. That was a sick one. And I mean, it's not even a Street Fighter 5 thing. It's been a thing since Street Fighter 2, you know?
Yeah.
In Germany.
Just land in Japan.
Yeah.
Just put one foot down in Japanese soil, and you're instantly a better fighting game player.
Yes. Even in Street Fighter 2 times, we had in Germany a player who went to Japan and he returned and he just started dominating for years. That's just how it works. And that's it. But yeah, cool to see some Zeku in this tournament too. And some Jury.
Was nice, but you can clearly see that it's not his main character. He has some flaws still with him. He needs a bit more practice, but nevertheless it was good. It was good showing. But Dive also played good, so still a lot of room to improve. But he's making the steps. Yep.
So,
He's grinding. He's getting better. I like that.
our next match is Alex Leder versus Timing.
Oh,
Alex Leder versus Alex.
the one and only, the
one and
man,
only. The legend.
the man, Alex Leder.
Oh man.
Yes, known all across Europe for his furious play with Abigail. And timing, one of Berlin's finest.
Yeah.
Rashid
the
player.
best Rashid in Germany.
Yes, that's
No contest. No contest.
That is clear.
Yeah.
That is obvious.
A bit unorthodox playstyle, but hey, it works, man.
Have to go down. Okay, perfect.
The
Yeah.
myth.
We have some players here who already like gain a reputation just for participating in Saltmine. On top of that, celebrities like Alex Later, who are simply known from
Yeah, he's a secret celebrity.
yes. I mean anybody who watches some good European streamers probably has seen Alex Later on stream.
It doesn't matter who you watch or what you play. At some point in your life, if you come to contact with SF5 and online, you come in contact with Alex later.
Uh-huh.
He's inventable. He's like Thanos.
What we got here? Robot Mecha Abigail versus Airman. It's a fucking robot wars. Let's go.
Robo Wars.
Yes.
I really love the Mecha Abigail costume.
It's a really good one. I also like the robot one. Abigail has good skins. Because he can just go ham with the fucking big stuff.
Round.
I would say this is actually a hard matchup for Abigail, but Abigail always has a comeback factor.
Here's the damage. Oh,
And yes, this is Alex Later playing Abigail.
can he kill? I'm not sure.
Probably not. No.
Yeah,
Too
big
much
ball
health.
life.
Way too much
Make him
health.
super. Oh, nope.
Super.
Oh, he could have had super right there.
Maybe.
Yeah, it would have
Maybe.
been fast enough. After the V-Trigger activation, super.
Yeah, but like raw V-Trigger activation does have some recovery time. Maybe he was too slow. Like maybe he tried to, you know?
No, he wasn't. I think he didn't input it.
Okay.
Oh, that's not legit anymore.
We can check the tapes later.
Okay.
And stun. And the big juggle.
Boom.
And that kills because Abigail always kills.
And doesn't have to spend all bars. I like that. Calculating.
Final round.
Saved the bar, didn't use the super. Armored through. Yeah, this is a thing that Rashid does that's gonna like cause Abigail some trouble, right? So many of his moves are double and triple hits, so armoring through is not that easy.
Yep.
Like
Yeah, like this whirlwind.
or the flap spin. Rashid's forward medium punch is called the flap spin.
Flap.
Flap spin. This is a terrible name, but that's what it is.
It's awful.
Oh, corner himself. That's dangerous against Abigail, but he'll do it. Got to confirm into super.
It's
Not
not
enough to kill. No, forget it. Abigail,
Not with lights, so yeah.
truly immortal.
Okay. Will we see a comeback? Oh,
Hit him.
another one. V-Trigger activation. Oh!
Still didn't kill. Yeah, the armor,
So
the armor
close,
change,
so close.
the armor change.
So
That
close.
is seriously a nerf to V-Trigger 1 Abigail, that whole armor change. Well, trigger 2 too, right? When you're
Yeah.
that low, you're not allowed to charge your stuff anymore. It's probably actually a buff to Zangief though, because Zangief, because while they made it that you die when you're armoring at low health, they also made it that you only get half as much white health from armoring as before. Oh, timing was ready. Neutral jumped it. Push him in the corner. Cross up. Neutral jump. Carried it. He
another
just
one.
carries him around left and right.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
And also doesn't care if he puts himself into the corner because he
Yeah.
jumps straight out of there.
Rush needs some of the best corner escape tools. On top of that, tools that
Yeah,
make it
right.
so then he switches places. Which is why I never actually... I don't even enjoy cornering Rashid. I would rather keep him in the middle of the screen because you can just like turn it around and you're
Yeah.
dead. But even mid-screen you're not safe because you can just like corner carry you to the corner anyways.
What?
Yeah, he could have done more.
Yeah. And also save the bar.
Yeah.
This is a bit unnecessary, but hey. We all get nervous from time to time.
Yeah. And that fireball gives Abigail big trouble. Abigail has the slowest jump in the game. Like, it takes way longer for him compared to anybody else to lift off the ground.
Wow. Nice
Just
Do you think it was
him.
intended?
Who knows? Who can really know?
only Alex knows.
Yeah. Now this is a slug. This is just a slugfest. People running at each other, throwing stuff out. See whatever sticks. And we got corner pressure.
Oh, nice combo.
Yes. Oh god. It's hard to keep up with this match. Just cross them up, double clutching that kick into death.
It's like a gorilla fighting against a baboon. I don't know.
It's a gorilla in a fucking sandstorm. I don't know what's going on.
Gorilla and a baboon, man. Two monkeys going at each other.
That's the nature of those characters.
Yeah.
Real Street Fighter play. And we've got the corner pressure. It's really hard to escape Rashid when he's corner pressure.
Okay,
like
gets the throw.
Mm-hmm. That's a read worth taking. If you have the read on the throw with Abigail, you can do the X run into throw.
Yeah.
Or even on a button.
Almost dead.
Mm-hmm.
She still got his super.
Yeah. Oh! You got one hit of the jungle, but not the second one.
He's dead.
He's dead.
GG's.
GG's. But it's not over yet.
Nope.
As we all know.
Alex
We still have a loser's bracket.
He can still move on from the loser side. Nothing over.
It's go time.
So, our next match is King Chong. I don't know how to pronounce it, versus Bogart.
Who? King Chong.
Let's see.
Oh man.
King Chiang.
I'm not feeling comfortable to pronounce that name.
I would say King Chiang.
King Chong. It's sounds like something you can order in a South Korean restaurant. One King Chong, please.
Who knows? He could probably post a voice clip of him showing us how to pronounce it, how to spell it out.
Yeah, probably.
King Chiang, Ryu player. The first so far.
Oh, I think I played against him at one point, but I can't remember. I don't know, man.
Ultra Diamond with Ryu. He certainly won't be a pushover.
Oh, I skipped you. Sorry, Efasa. After that.
So, where's my boy Sven? Where? He's in the chat still.
Yeah.
Maybe you get I love you guys. Oh man.
Sven is here.
So let me get a look on the brackets. How are they developing so far? Marimene. It's already top 8? Nope. It's top 16. So Marimene is in top 16. Timing is also top 16 winners right now.
Oh, the brackets are progressing pretty fast, actually.
Yep.
Well, that's nice to hear, nice to see.
That's good. That's good so far. It's also good for us.
Mm-hmm. I think it's great for everybody because I think for most players it's very tiring when you just have to wait for your matches all the time and when everything is like dragged out with too much downtime.
So where's Bogart?
Who knows? Nope. Even though I enjoy commentating, I'm also not the biggest fan of commentating for 4 hours straight without break.
No,
you know?
no, who is? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
So, and the winner this match will play against the winner of F. Hassa and Zaki.
Okay, that's also gonna be interesting.
Yep.
I would like to continue because right now the jury theme is playing in my lobby and it's awful.
Oh man, the jury theme sucks. It's just plain. It's just trash.
Yeah, it's not good.
Bogart, where are you, man?
He played before, right? So he just
Yeah,
disappeared.
he played before. He
Yeah, we
put
know.
Illusion into losers, so
Oh,
I think he's a pretty decent player.
yeah. Illusion, certainly not a pushover.
Nope. What's Crimson Viper lost? Against whom did he know?
Hmm.
Against Genie. Oh,
Yes, Genie.
Genie.
Is this the Kent player?
I don't know.
No, that's Genius. That's a different one.
You're a genius.
This
Oh,
guy's got-
no, the genius is yeah. Which genius here?
Well, there's also there's two German geniuses.
Mm.
What's with those Germans thinking they're all geniuses? Or did they get crowned?
So what should we do if he isn't coming?
Well, we have a timer, right? And if he doesn't show up in time, we will have to give him a
Well,
loss.
maybe we can have Pasa against Zeki on stream. They're both in the chat, and I think they're ready to go.
We can also do that. We can delay the match and stream another one.
Can someone else to try to invite him? His CFN is Bogart 1977.
One word?
1977 Bogart.
Bogart, like Henry Bogart, right? Humphrey. Henry Bogart.
Henry Bogart.
Or Terry Bogart from King of Fighters. Hello?
977. Is it actually his
What?
birth year?
1977, yes. It's his birthday.
Yes.
So he's about. Wait, let me do some quick math. 42? If it is.
Buster Wolf? I have to reply to F. Hasa in chat.
Bum, bum, bum.
Bam bam. Is he there?
I don't know, man.
Did he respond, or are we just trying to get him in? Because if he's just not replying, we will just maybe put on a different match
He
on the
replies in
stream.
Discord, but it looks like
Okay.
he doesn't get the invites.
I
Okay,
also sent him one.
is he blocking invites? Maybe.
Spot.
Because that was my issue, right? Last time I participated, I wanted to play with a guy, and I just couldn't receive his invites or send invites to him.
He can't
Turns
join,
out-
he can't join the launch. I don't know why.
Can't join them out. Okay,
Okay,
it's okay. Then we will have to stream something else, and he will have to play the match off stream, I would
Yeah.
say. Okay, let's do it like that then.
Okay. So let's stream Efasa against Zaki.
Yep. That's gonna be a good match.
Yep.
Slightly
so
delayed,
King,
but yeah.
King Chuang can. Okay, he already got the message.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Sorry for that you have to wait, man.
Sometimes stuff like that happens.
Nothing you can do about it, really. So we will skip this one on stream, and after this, great. I think it's going to be a urine mirror, because
Is it time for a boy next door battle?
yeah, I think it's a it's a urine mirror.
You
Yep.
Oh god.
I called it.
It's gonna be dirty.
Yeah, we gotta see a lot of tackles.
You're gonna see some honest footsie play. Surely. Zaki Trash, a very wild human player from what I've seen so far.
Neutral overrated, ages outdated. Long have we waited, V-Trigger 2 activated.
That's not bad. That's
I
good.
like this one. Oh, Natbot knows what's up.
Mhm.
Oh man. The matches I play against the Fuss are always the funniest one. What?
Why does he have a gift? I guess that's a good question.
Because
Oh,
the
no,
flag
no,
isn't changed from the previous match. It's changed now.
This Urian always have red eyes. Looks like a rabbit.
Fight.
I know. He's smoking that Illuminati kush.
Mm-hmm. That augmented stuff.
Yeah.
Now let's see what is going on here. So far, neutral. We've got crowd kicks. We've got
If you
handshakes.
want to see solid footsteps play, press Control W and look elsewhere. Well, it's kinda true. Well, at least he punishes his with headbutt. He knows the mirror match. That's a thing you gotta learn, man. Not only matchups, but also mirror matches.
Of course. And optimally, you shouldn't fall for your old tricks.
Yeah, but Aegis Reflector is not his own trick, so...
Yeah. Mirror, mirror. On the wall. Sometimes it's like that. It's trying to brute force its way through the ages.
Mirror, mirror, I pass playing like a gorilla.
Ooh.
He missed his unblockable setup, because after the sweep you can go for the unblockable.
Round 2.
Does he have that with trigger too?
Fight.
Yeah. After sweep, crush counter, you can go for the unblockable. With
Interesting.
V-Trigger 2 activate.
Interesting.
Or meet V-Trigger 2 activation. That's some things that Puzzle loves. Not likes, he loves them.
Low profiling the sweep with his headbutt. That is a thing. You have to watch out with your lows against Urian because he will headbutt you.
Nice block. Still got those young man reactions.
I gotta say though, it is one of the more obvious overheads in the game. You know, like the fucking leg just goes up.
Yeah.
But the other guy just did not block it.
Mirror.
Mirror. Oh, I think that was a misinput. Ah! What are you doing?
Okay.
Crazy. Okay.
Mirror's gone, but the shoulder is still here.
Wow,
Oh, nice enter.
that was a good one.
Urian wins.
Zeki's German?
He is German. Yes, he played in Saltmine before. Never on stream though, I think. I had the fortune of
Playing
playing
against
before.
him. Ah, okay.
Round 1. Fight.
He played a very wild Urian.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, all Urans are wild.
I don't know. It's about switching between regulated play and just going ham really hard. This is something you see from Nemo very often, as an example. But obviously, it's in the nature of Urian to just go wild, right? This is like the most obvious way to approach the character if you learn him, right? It's the first thing you learn.
He needs his bunga.
Yeah.
Gets out of there. It's a good escape. But hey, it's a mirror match, so Fasa can do the same.
Defense. Yeah, he has to watch out with those headbutts.
Yep, because Fasa is
Fasa
destroying
showed that
him.
he was ready, yeah, to punish them. I mean, online you often get away with those because if there's a slight bit of lag, you know, people might not react to the animation about
Yeah,
it.
it's super hard online to react to those, in my opinion.
But overall, it is not super real.
Especially if you're already crouching, it's pretty easy to punish them afterwards.
Boom! Like the fucking full screen headbutt. We got the tackles.
Get a taste of his own medicine.
Now he knows what it's like. And
Got the
activate.
answer straight away.
Oh, could have juggled him some more, but he
Dead.
doesn't care about that. And dead.
Did.
Urian.
Urian on Urian crime. Yeah, I mean that's just how you play Urian, right? You shit, right? And then if you play another Urian, you just have to outshit him.
Yeah.
That's just how it works.
Our
Two monkeys
next
in a
match will be the last season champion Merriman against Genie.
Oh, Merriman is here this time. I didn't see him earlier in the bracket. I guess I missed him.
Yeah, he signed in the
Last
like
minute?
10 minutes.
Well, that's-
yeah, last like 10
That's
minutes
good,
before the tournament started. So
It's nice to see him here.
yeah.
Very good player. Good with many characters. That's cool. He's dead. He's still there. And for others who are interested, right? This is a league season, right? So this plays out over 8 weeks. The thing is, though, you can participate as much as you like. Like, you do not have to show every time. If you just want to play once, you can do that. There's no binding thing. The only
If you
downs.
participate more often, you got more chances to collect some points and get into the prize money.
Yes.
Get the
Get
goods.
Get the big cash. Get the big money.
Yep. So this is a match for top 8, by the way. The winner of this match is going straight into top 8.
There is a price. Yes, it was mentioned in the rules that I linked to you. Come on. that I linked to you specifically.
That you agreed that you have to read. I mean, we should write something in the rules like, by clicking on agreement, you're giving us the rights to your first unborn child.
If you just want to play, it's great, right? That's the primary.
Yeah, it's a primary.
Participate anyways, right? But we're adding a little prize pool.
To reward the players who are consistently here and to participating.
Mhm.
And thank you, XF, for our subscription. For subscribing. Goodbye. No,
You can also donate to this. You can also donate to us, and all the donation go towards the pot, the prize pot for the current league.
Well, we're like some kind of charity, you know, SFV charity, getting back to the people.
And after every tournament, people get points from the top 8, and after that, the top 3 ranked players will receive a monetary prize and eternal fame in the Saltmine Halls of Fame.
So Merwin worked on his Zeku.
By the way, Raiders, that's something we should do. We should set up a Saltmine Halls of Fame. I think that would be really nice to have.
Saltmine Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a few candidates who definitely earned a spot there. I never seen things I cook before.
It's a rare Pokemon.
It's a shiny one.
Yeah, those Japanese characters with blonde hair look weird. Except for Mika, I guess.
But isn't she wearing a wig? I think it's kindly confirmed. Or she's dyeing her hair or something like
It's
that.
probably dyeing her hair.
Yeah. Like Ken is also dyeing his hair.
Yeah, because I mean with Ken it's obvious because he has like black eyebrows, you know?
Yeah. Wow, just froze him to death.
Yes. Heart just stops beating mid-flight. Heart attack, death.
Round 2. Fight.
FGC Belgium. Glad to see some Belgian folks over here. In the last tournament we had for Europe, Monxus was also here and he did really well. Also a great Belgian player. I mean, I have no clue about Zeku against Mika matchup, really. But I think it works like every Mika matchup.
Yes. Young Zeku is a good choice against all the characters you just want to delete faster, you know? Old Zeku has to commit to too much stuff, and it's just dangerous against Mika because she can just like armor her way in or use her...
Oh, he's dead.
Trigger. Yeah.
Oh no, not enough for the stun. Okay, I was wrong on this one. As you can see, I didn't play in a while.
Slide activated, save either way. You can also confirm it. But you just wanted to be safe, I guess.
Ballsy. Wake up, medium punch.
Yeah,
That's
but
ballsy.
it's ballsy.
Fight.
Tries to stun him out with the grams.
We're getting compliments for the stage.
Yeah, stage looks awesome, man. Doesn't react to those drop kicks.
That is important if you want to play against Mika, but it's also kind of hard online.
Yeah, and you can also bait the opponent with faster and slower drop kicks.
When in doubt, just dash back. If your backdash is fast enough and long enough.
Yep.
Otherwise, she will pick you
You
up.
also
and
just
roll down.
jump back.
GG's playing a kind of more collected Mika. That's cool to see.
Yep.
Mika is capable of playing neutral.
Using more than 2 brain cells.
Oh,
Wow,
he has an air target combo. I didn't know that.
I forgot about that one. Where did she got
I've
this?
never seen this before.
I think it was in season 3.5 or something.
Wow.
So yeah.
That's the problem with all those like online Mikas and stuff, right? They always like use like a third of the character, you know, they never use the whole tool. So it's cool to see some people who like put some more work in. And confirm into X Peach.
Yeah, it has a huge life lead. Just don't screw it up.
Mika's
Season
medium.
2. Yeah, I think it was season 3 to be honest.
Mika wins.
Mika's medium punch is one of the best confirmable buttons in the game.
Yep, it's super good. It's super good. And it's not that hard to confirm it either.
Yeah.
We'll see, we'll see. Nope, he's sticking with Zeko.
Fight.
There were some questions in the chat if Merriman is going to switch characters, but he decides not to.
Merriman sticks to his choices, often for the whole tournament, and that is pretty
I also
cool.
like this, because it's the best experience you're gonna get. I mean, some things are worth more than winning. For example, gaining experience and getting better.
Getting mauled by Mika. Oh god.
Well, it's not over. It was
It's not
pretty
over.
close. It was super close.
It ain't
was
over
like-
till it's over.
Yeah. And right now it's looking really good for him.
Yeah. Old Zeko has a semi-throw loop in the corner that he can abuse.
Oh,
Yeah, see those ground kicks.
nice
they're-
hit here.
Ground kicks are really cool, right? They look cool. They look like Strider from Marvel and the Strider games, but they're very slow. That's a big issue here. And like hard gram, you can even react to and jump in. But like the light one is very strong. It's like Nash's sidekick, you know, the
Yep.
medium one.
That was a good confirm also. His confirms so far from Gigini are pretty good.
Yep.
I have to give him some props right there. And also a thing I like to point out is he's not going for a lot of command grabs. So
Yes, he's
if
not.
he
He's
goes
not the dash mash gorilla. Mika
Yeah,
you
he's
see
not playing
online.
like Luffy, for example, who's
Uh-huh.
just doing 20 command grabs in a row and then afterwards is going to Twitter and complain how bad his character is.
Mhm.
But when he goes for a command grab, he's hitting so far all of them.
Yeah, I mean this is how the grappler mind game is supposed to work anyway,
Oh.
right? You want to condition
Try to
people to blocking your buttons, and then you go for the common grab. Otherwise, people will just like jump out of your stuff all day. This is what many grappler players on the lower level do not understand. They just like always want to go for the common grab, and that's not how it works.
So Nadeshka is ready.
One of the strongest triggers in the game.
Yep, dead.
Dead.
Omoe wa nashinderu.
Yeah, you are already dead. Head explodes.
Final round. Fight.
So let's see. Merriman with a huge beta advantage right now. I like his center. His center is pretty good so far.
Yes. Young old Zeko's biggest advantage over the young one is his DP.
Yeah, his DP is super important in this matchup. Also. Oh, missed his
He can
confirm.
super and he will super.
I think it's a good choice.
That is a definitely good choice. The match is not over. He can still build in a bar. And when you get the choice to hurt Mika this hard, you just take it or you will regret it down the line. Ah, that crouching medium punch. God button.
Back into the corner.
That was a really good reversal. Yep.
Maybe you should delay Nadeshka or call another one in, because he did a few times.
Yeah.
Oh!
Jumped out. He could
He
have
must
done
agree.
more.
He
Yeah.
must agree with the reset, you know? Oh,
Yeah.
he's dead.
Caught him.
GG's.
Caught him. Yep. And boom.
But that's a thing he did a few times. Jump in, jumping hard kick, and afterwards the command grab. He did a few times.
It has a lot of range, deceptively so, and it catches people who just like hold back. It's almost like Zangief's SPD.
Yeah. Yep. So just holding back is not enough in these situations. You have to backdash or to neutral jump or do something else.
So our next match is Evil Drax against Wonder Boy.
So much black, yellow, and red in this lobby. Germany flags and the Germany that fell on the side.
The upside Germany League when Takamura was playing, I don't know where it was. They all called him, yeah, he's German, he's German.
I remember that. I remember
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
But
We were like, finally a German pro player.
finally a good German player representing us. But the thing is, he isn't.
We will see some more
Are
Zeku
there any
action.
pro players that play on a keyboard? There are a lot of pro players that play on hitboxes, which is not the same, but I mean it's the closest thing to keyboard.
It is essentially a keyboard. You just have
Yeah.
your like ASD plus space is the default layout for the hitbox, right? And it's just bigger buttons. That's it.
Yep.
Like when I play on keyboard, I rarely do, but sometimes I do when I have to. And or like when I navigate this lobby, I actually use the hitbox layout on my keyboard. And hitbox is growing in popularity. It even arrived Japan. Fudo is playing on it, and even Daigo. started
Daigo's learning it right now.
I don't know if he's gonna stick to it, but he's learning it right now. And well, he's struggling. Let's say it like this. It's like
I mean, you also would struggle if you played stick for about 20 years and suddenly
yeah.
you're playing something different.
Generally speaking, Daigo always looks confused when he has to use anything but stick. He once had a pad in his hand and it looked like...
Did you see him play with Brad against like, what was a Punk?
It was against Punk.
He was hopeless, man. He was like, what is this shit?
Yeah. Good confirm into trigger into slide. Really good. Many Zekus today. Pretty cool. It is a cool character.
A lot of seconds. It's the third one so far. Oh,
And
get
if I played, maybe I would have played him too. Who knows?
Wow.
The second one!
Oh, he killed himself. He killed him. He didn't want to win this one. He was like, nah, fam.
In Germany they say, der erste wirft, der zweite trifft. Means the first one whiffs, the second one hits. Ancient
German saying.
proverb.
Yeah, proverb.
Oh, that was cool. Transform into Hosanto through the fireball. I like that. Hosanto anti-air into farm.
Formed by Goethe.
I play against Wonderboy so far, and what is impressive about his playstyle specifically is that he's fairly good at anti-airing with young Zeku, you know?
Yeah?
Even though it's like it's the greatest weakness of the character, you know?
Oh yeah, he goes for a lot of air tears.
Air to airs, Hosanto, standing light punch,
Different
movement kick.
buttons, backdash, jab, something like this. Oh, misses.
Bushincho. Yeah. Will it hit? Yes.
Okay.
I gotta catch up with this chat here a little bit, see what the people are saying. Stuff.
Wow, nice whiff punish. That was good. That was really good.
So one of the players that got into tab 8 is disqualified because he needs to go. Needs to
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
But that's how it is sometimes. Better
Who is
luck next time.
Kage wins.
Gigini
Who was it?
just won against
Gigini?
Aaron. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he has to go.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh, well, that's unlucky. But
Oh,
hey,
oh,
nevertheless, he still made first place. So
Yeah, he got some points, right?
he got
Because
some
he's top
points.
Round one.
His fifth.
Fight.
Oh,
even-
that's pretty good.
Yeah. Because if you get into top 8 in winner side and you go 0-2 in top 8, you're
Yeah, right. I get it. I got you.
Yep. So it was not all for nothing.
Hope we'll see him another time.
Yep. This should be it. Oh no, he drops it. Oh man, the commentator's curse.
Yeah. Wow. That
Gimmicks.
is -2.
Yeah, the -2 mix-up.
But he should know about that. He's playing Kage, who has many -2 into XDP shenanigans. Really cool
Can
confirms.
he come back? Okay. Mr. Awesome, congratulations! Tries to send him out. The multi-hitting fireball is actually pretty good against Seiko at some occasions.
It is definitely good against the Gram kick.
Yep.
He can neutralize with X Gram, but when Zeku gets a read on him, he can go for X Flip, which is fireball him in and fly right into him.
Oh, nice shimmy. That was a good. Oh no, he drops it again. A lot of drops so far from Evil Drax. I don't know.
Yep.
A bit
Maybe
of
it's a little bit laggy, who knows? Maybe it's the online experience.
Yeah. Maybe he isn't warmed up properly. You don't know.
Maybe.
Or the nerves.
Focus attack.
I mean, this is a match for top 8, right? Am I wrong?
I can check it out.
You are
What is
wrong,
it?
it's losers bracket.
Losers? It's already losers? Okay.
Kage wins.
Kage wins. Drex got really far with Kage last time.
Yeah, he improved a lot with Kage. I like his commitment. For also going from Akuma to Kage is not an easy task because Akuma does everything but Kage can do just
And,
better.
and I still think that changing from Akuma to Kage was literally the best thing he has ever done, you know?
Yeah,
because
helped him as a
playing-
player.
Because he just couldn't rely on those Akuma gimmicks as much anymore. So he just had to level up as a player, you know?
And learn some Kage gimmicks.
Yeah, but Kage gimmicks are not like Akuma gimmicks. They're very different. He has some, but not as many. Kage has nothing that is close to being as fraudulent as X Demon Flip.
The X-Team Flip, Air Fireballs, V-Trigger 1, just
Yeah.
a lot of...
It just doesn't compare. He has some dirt, but it's not like he's not allowed to have dirt, right? Everybody needs some dirt.
So
Yep.
we have a very exciting match now. It's timing versus Kim Precision.
Whoa, man, you contain your excitement.
I'm sick. I have
He's
no
sick.
voice.
He sounds done. Do not bother him. leave him be.
The German enthusiasm.
He's suffering. Let him.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Leave me back to die. Okay.
What's next? Kim Precision against Timing. Interesting
They're
matchup.
both here, so we can already start.
Leaving Battle Lounge. No, thank you. Go back to queue. Here we go. Here we go. Birdie Rashid. In my opinion, really tough matchup for Birdie.
Yeah, I can see that.
Gotta see how ready he is to deal with all the things Rashid can throw at him. Gotta see. The thing is, like, as always, right? Birdie dominates in neutral, but if Rashid gets one touch on him, he goes in the corner, and then he's like trapped in the corner, and all the mix-ups and stuff beat most of Birdie's wake-up options and stuff. So it's tough. It's tough.
Oh,
But
super tough.
master rank Birdie should be prepared, right? You would think he would know how the matchup plays out, right? Let's
What
see.
actually happened to Tai Ming? He was awesome on.
I
I mean,
had a bad day or two. Happens. It's very easy to drop points in rank.
oh yeah, it can go pretty fast. Yep,
Bullhorn
that's,
threw the ball really good.
that's a thing you gotta do against.
Yep, minus on the spinner.
He's playing with V-Trigger 1. What do you think about this choice against Rashid?
Against Rashid, that's an odd one. He's probably ready to armor through some things that he's doing, right? But then again, it can be really hard to get Trigger 2 going against Rashid. Stunned and dead. Yeah, this is how it works, right? He had such a life lead, gets thrown the corner and dies.
Oh, Magic fix the comeback?
It's possible, but nah. But nah.
Not today.
Round 2. Fight.
Can sadly not that strong against Rashid.
Rashid can also just do Eagle Spike against the can.
Yeah. On reaction, it's a 50 frame startup move, so yeah, many characters can do something about it. Corner pressure, walks in, and more. Ooh, armored through, activates. Ooh, the extra chain. Spend some meter for some extra damage.
True.
You can do it. The scaling isn't great, but if you want to add up some damage, it's okay, right?
Oh.
Yeah, bullhorns through the tornado, the habub as it's called.
Haburp.
It's the habub.
Haburp.
It's
Okay,
one of the best anti-airs in the game, and yeah.
Yeah, you can just chip him out.
Rashid wins.
That's another thing. It's really, really hard to avoid getting chipped out by Rashid. Because even when he supers, he can fucking start supering and starts moving around, you know? Like chasing you while he's a super. Disgusting.
Round 1. Fight.
Yep. Overall, this character is disgusting.
Absolutely. And I don't know, like when I'm playing young Zeku, right? From my limited experience, I have an easier time against Rashid than when I play Birdie.
Yeah, I can see that.
And I'm not even good with young Zeku, right? That's a thing. And there are like many things that make the matchup hard for Birdie, like as example, right? Birdie lives off his medium punch into bullhead confirmed, right? But so many moves Rashid uses are airborne, so when you hit him with the medium punch, he just like flips
Soft
back.
in the air and flips back, and you get full punish for that.
Yes, and then my bullhorn goes to nothing, right? And I get punished and die, and I feel like an idiot.
Try to play it safe now.
Yeah,
Free reversal.
playing it safe can be a problem against Rashid, right? Because now he cornered himself, now he can still die. That is the big problem here. Like sometimes you just have to actually go in, even when you've got the life.
Oh,
ring.
he's dead.
Yeah, and he's dead. See?
That's the thing, man.
Yeah, you gotta close it out somehow, and
Round 2.
I don't know. Trying to react to Rashid's stuff is hard.
So in this case, offense is the best defense.
Yeah, sometimes. Also, like when he has trigger 2 up, right? It's smarter to go in closer to the mid screen so that his fireball is more negative. You know? Because if you let the Haboob travel full screen and you block it, he's gonna be mega plus in your face, and you don't
Is the
want
official
that.
name really Habu?
It's called Haboob. Yeah.
I mean,
the
it
small-
sounds like something from Aladdin. I got the Habu.
Yeah. Altair. Those are all like some region-specific names for wind phenomena, I think.
Okay, I didn't know that. It's interesting. Wow!
Like Altair is the name for his trigger 1.
That was a bit rego.
But it works. Timing overcomes the Birdie matchup and wins 2-0.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
So,
Mom used to say, use what you got to get what you want.
so our next match is F. Hasa against King Chong. King Cheung.
It's go time.
And yeah, timing is definitely not a player you should ever underestimate.
Nope.
In a second.
And yes, when like this might actually be a legit thing against Rashid, right? You can use the trigger 2 just to close out the match as fast as possible, because at least in my opinion, the longer the match lasts, the worse it gets for Birdie. It just feels that way, because he just gets more chances to like knock you into the corner and kill you. So maybe trigger 2 is the better choice, right? It's like, yeah.
I also think 2-bar V trigger is better against Rashid. Because you gotta put some thought into it. How many times could he activate, and when was the point when he got to that activation? He was so lost in life already.
The anti-air flame is also pretty good. Yes, you're right. The burp fire above his head.
Yep.
Even combos into bullhead with
And you
space
can
fire.
convert into great damage from this anti-air fire.
The best thing you could probably do with the V-Trigger 2 in the Rashid matchup is go for something like light kick, light punch, X bullhead, and then into chain, you know? Because you're often in situations against Rashid where, yeah, he's like -2 and you interrupt something he does, you know?
Yep. So what's next? Pasa King Chuang. I think the right approach to Urian against Ryu matchup from Ryu's point of view is to zone him out, because Urian, well, he got a fireball, but his fireball is not that good.
He loses fireball wars for sure.
Yeah. So, and Ryu's fireball got a huge buff.
Yes, Rio's fireball in Street Fighter V is as good as in 4 right now, I think, frame data wise. Which is good, right? Rio had a good fireball in 4. And they just nerfed it for no reason in Street Fighter 5.
It's pretty good right now. Pretty good.
It actually feels good too, right? Like I'm playing against a friend, I pick Ryu, and I throw a fireball, and he jumps over the reaction, and I can anti-air him. Amazing, right? I mean, that's how it should be, right? But it wasn't like that for the longest time in Street Fighter 5.
Ryu Dojo.
Ryu, a Ryu Dojo, one of many. You know, it's A.
Hey.
Yeah, with the fireball wars, you also
Which
always have to
country
be.
was King Chong from?
Was it England? I'm not sure.
England.
Right now.
It's England. United Kingdom. Give him the Union Jack. Okay.
Or you could. Yeah, sometimes you gotta.
Oh, place for V-Trigger 2. I don't know. I
don't know.
I'm not really believing in V-Trigger 2.
It is one of those things, right? I think this is a trigger that gets stronger the longer the set is, right? But in the first 2 set,
I don't believe
line
in it.
1.
I don't believe in it. Well, because also his V-Trigger 1 got some significant buffs, and the new combo routes you can take with it, they're just huge.
Oh, I didn't expect the Tatsu to connect from there, but it worked.
Oh,
Nah. Those reads are dangerous.
yeah, they're super dangerous.
Like, they're really good against players that autopilot, right? When they autopilot their offense, but
Yeah, but he
likes to
time.
not.
Well, this for example, he could have parried his second hit of the overhead, but he didn't. So for those instances, it can be a pretty good choice. But just using it in neutral is not the best option, in my opinion.
Again, something you would do if you understand other players' habits, right? But this was the first round against a guy he probably never played before. It's just too risky. And F. Hasa just showed, right? He showed that he does not just press buttons non-stop. He presses a button, blocks a little bit, you know?
Yeah. He's using his brain, man. In some instances, not all the time, but he tries to do it more often.
And I guess he just understood, right? He noticed, okay, he's using his parry a lot. Maybe I shouldn't press buttons neutral, right? And that's the right call.
Also tried to just bait the parry.
Yeah, that's what I mean, right? Just don't press a button, or press a button, and even though you're plus on block, don't do anything after that.
Yeah, for example, like this one.
Yeah. That is a common one. It's like a forward hard punch, right? The collarbone breaker into the solar plexus strike, sorry, in XDP or parry, right? Handshake.
Shake the hands.
Ah.
Well, from what I can see so far, King Chong's playstyle is on the riskier side of things. So
Big reads, but they're not paying off
big
because
gambles.
he actually decided to play a little bit more conservative, and it's paying off.
Urian wins.
Yeah. Who's next on the menu?
Who's next?
Zaki versus the Russian tanker.
Zaki.
Oh, okay. So Urien against Zangief.
Against Zangief.
Urien against Zangief. That's that.
And Fasa
Yes.
moves into top 8.
Huh?
Congratulations. Top 8
Yep.
winner side.
Not the first time, probably not the last time.
Yep.
Fasa pretty consistent Saltmine wise. Even
Yeah.
now with some European competition.
It's go time.
But yeah, this is one of those matchups that we've probably seen a lot from Itozan and Nemo. Zangief versus Urien.
Mm.
And an interesting one. I think if you play too crazy with Urien, you might regret it against Zangief.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm moving down. Just had to check something, but now I'm ready.
Yeah.
So, do we have some
Let's do
fun?
this.
Yeah. I'm looking at the list of people watching us, and one of them is called Polizei. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, the police is watching you.
Police is watching. Big Brother confirmed in chat. I'm looking for a Fasa. Tackles without license. The Russian tanker. That's a good name.
Especially if you're from Russia.
This is
And
from
like-
Russia and playing
Like
Zangief. of
Zangief,
course.
I mean. And every round he starts with
Yeah.
a black best shot.
If you were called Russian tanker and played Sakura and were from France, it would be all fucked up, right?
Yeah,
But this all
good
fits
work,
right
good work, man. It would just be awkward.
now. Anti-air with the hard punch. Gets head butted back into the corner. Knee. Stun. That's it. Through a ball. That was not the right call.
Not enough. I mean, I can see it why he's going for the back throw to
Yeah.
get maximum meter. No.
Round 2.
Come on, Russian tanker, do it for the glory of motherland. Zara, see you.
Хорошо. We got headbutts. We got flex. Here we go. Flex is right into him.
I feel offended.
And
Wow, man, but his playstyle is so gambly and risky.
yes. And then he's taunting and he's flexing. It's very
But it seems like he has a great time, you know?
yeah.
He's one of the guys you can clearly see has fun. And I love that. Just don't. Nope!
Maybe we should also nominate the MVP for every tournament.
Dead.
Dead.
He's like
Muscle. Itabashi always looked like he's having the time of his life.
Yeah,
I envy him.
especially when he plays against Nemo.
Yeah. And Nemo's just like suffering.
Those goddamn key players. Always enjoying themselves. No man, I like it.
Geef players, their Geef parties.
Oh, nice.
Wow! That was a good one. I like
Okay.
it. He has some really cool trick plays.
Yeah.
Flex into neutral jump headbutt.
Don't throw any
like that.
fireballs anymore, especially from up close. Okay, nice, I like the throw. Ah,
Interrupt the
was
activation.
close,
and-
close. But I think the Russian taker should use more standing medium punch and crouching jab,
Yes.
and also stand jab.
Actually, try a little bit on neutral.
Yep. His gimmicks are
goes a long way.
superb, but his
What-
neutral not the best of all.
What people don't understand is that technically Zangief's actually a defensive character. You know, like everybody picks Zangief just wants to rush in, but the idea is to walk the guy into the corner slowly and become a wall. That's how you're supposed to do it. And like never allow a guy to jump over you, as an example, you know, and then corner them and then make them pay. That's the idea. Because his kid is just not made for hardcore rushdown. His jump is bad. His bear walk is bad. He doesn't have anything that moves him forward. Grabs him.
Also bear walk. He didn't use the standing light kick, bear walk mix up even once so far.
Yeah, but that's also a gamble.
Dev loves to use this one.
Mm-hmm.
Our Russian gift player.
One of many.
Okay.
And we've got Oki. Flex and
what?
wake up.
Strange
I don't know.
choice. Strange
Yeah.
choice.
Maybe he wanted to flex the headbutt. I don't know.
Okay, he's dead.
Yeah.
Didn't have to spend the EX bar right there.
Yeah.
Round 2.
Well, he just wanted to make sure to kill him. I guess.
Yeah, but he also got the second mirror. Just could throw
Oh.
it out and continue the combo.
In the heat of the moment, you sometimes gotta.
Yeah. We're not professionals by any means.
Even professionals sometimes go for something easier that is like clear, because sometimes you just lose sight over your resource or whatever.
In the heat of a moment, a lot of mistakes happen.
The most important part is that Zangief died, you know? That's ultimately the thing that counts the most.
Yep.
Optimally, you just shouldn't let it become a habit. That's the thing. Mind games.
You know, actually Zangief can punish it with super.
Okay, he's out instantly. Okay.
Yep. This man has no time to waste.
It's go time.
The
Oh, yeah.
borscht is always ready. You gotta rush there, eat the borscht. No.
Yeah, and Sven, thanks for participating. Always welcome to join us again. We're trying to do this every week. And of course, there will be updates about this whole thing in the Discord.
So,
Tigerfish versus Jaba.
this is Jaba.
Another urine. So what's going on today with second urine?
I don't
Did
know.
I miss a memo or something?
Everyone is playing Seku and Urian.
Zeku and Yuri, that's, well, I guess that's the European meta.
Yeah, I had fun though. That's all that counts, man. Everything else doesn't matter. As long as you had fun, that's it.
That's it. Tigerfish. It's like a catfish but better, or what?
Experience catfish.
Level 30 catfish.
Level 30 mafia boss.
Oh no.
Oh. Should we move on then with the... Should King Tran play against Faxo? And we can just have... Yeah, actually we could move on. When we have this match, after this one we could start with the top 8.
We should probably do that then, while the losers
Yeah,
play
yeah,
out their matches. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it's the smartest choice.
Yeah.
Kind of start wrapping it up.
Yep. So after this one, Lucas can play Lucas Di Mania.
Yeah. And I
He's
gotta say,
Italian. He's got an Italian sound to it, you know? Lucas Di Mania.
Yeah.
I think
Maybe
it's
it is.
Italian. I mean, come on.
Maybe he is.
Yeah, Lucas can play against Zeki, and the winner of this match can play against Meramine. And after this one, we're gonna have a passer against Timing on stream. And then we're gonna move down to the loser's side of top 8 and continue with Fox against Kim Precision.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep. I think it's the best plan. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And I gotta say, overall, time-wise, we're doing pretty well.
Yeah, we're doing good, so...
We're really deep into the tournament. Well, thanks for everybody for paying attention, for showing up on time, mostly. And of course, thanks for the organization in the background that makes the whole work out so smoothly. So let's see, what's the matchup? It's gonna be Urian again versus Bison, right? Yeah, boss fight. Hidden boss character fight.
Boss character fight.
Well, Urian was never a boss character. He's like a mini boss.
Mini boss, yeah.
He's like a mini boss.
He's just a level 2 crook.
Yeah.
So it's always plus versus tackle.
Let's tackle. Gotta see. This is not. I don't know what to say about this matchup.
I mean, you know, man.
And we got the Psycho Axe, and he challenged it. Okay, call them out on the pressure thing.
Boink, boink, boink. Plus, you're dead.
Plus.
Oh, he drops his combo.
Could have killed there. Oh, comeback time. Ah.
Oh, immediate Fassa activated. Okay, he's
Wow,
dead.
into the corner. And that's how it goes. Always be sure to kill your prey when it's wounded.
Finish your plate. Finish your plate.
Street
It's
Fighter
like
5
how-
is a, like by design. Street Fighter 5 is a game that actually like enables really strong combat, right? Because of trigger and because of the way chip works. You know that you cannot die from regular chip.
Yeah. It's like heart attack drill. You have to finish your plate or else you get a spanking.
Yeah. Or Urian's gonna spank your butt.
Yep.
Naked man is gonna walk in. That was an interesting response.
The Bison version against the Urian chat. Oh man.
The best one is the birdie Chad with the hair with the hole and the muscles.
Round 1. Fight.
The Berlin chat is awesome.
Okay, now we've got also worth noting, he's also playing the Trigger 2. I think some good newer players are also exploring this Trigger right now, even though the Aegis still seems to be the best choice.
In this matchup, you can actually make an argument for V-Trigger 2, because Bison
Yeah,
has a lot of flow buttons.
yeah. He pressures with his hard buttons.
Yeah, and you can actually go for V-Trigger 2 in between his strings and what else. You can stop his head stomps with V-Trigger 2, so it's actually quite a good choice. Oh no, he didn't go for his tackle. But nevertheless, he got him.
Never
Oh
know.
no! At this moment, he knew he fucked.
So we missed it, but the Russian tanker donated €1.11.
Oh,
Thanks for
thank
that.
you!
Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you.
Every bit matters, adds up.
That's about 100 ruble, you know that? That's about 100 ruble. So €1 is about 70 ruble. And no, it's actually a bit less, it's about 80 ruble. But nevertheless, thank you a lot, man.
It's about 90 yen. How about that?
Okay, blocks the overhead this time. Oh. Seems like Tigerfish had no real clue how to deal
Yeah.
the V-Trigger 2 shenanigans.
V-Trigger 2 is something you will lose to if you have not labbed against it or
Yep.
experienced it before. That's just the way it goes. Many Trigger 2s are like that, they just like roll over you.
So my advice for Tigerfish is go in the lab it out, man, grind it out, and come back next week stronger.
Yep, always come back stronger.
So we are moving on with top 8.
Okay.
Yep.
F Hazard versus Timing, winner's side.
And if at first you don't succeed, brush yourself up and try again, as Elias said.
Oh, I love that song. I also like the movie a lot.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
The third placed timing last season versus the fourth place.
Yep. Did Luca and Zake play already? I cannot see their results.
No, I don't think so.
They should play as soon as possible.
Yeah, this is a true classic. Timing versus F-Hasa.
And Marimim can play against Jaiba off stream.
Okay, let's go down.
If you don't succeed, blame your controller.
Blame your controller while blaming online.
Blame everything.
Blame the
but not
matchup.
yourself.
Blame God.
Blame everything, just not yourself.
So this will be a gorilla match.
Let's do this.
Oh, so this one is going to be the gorilla match. Yeah, and Marimim against Jaiba should play off stream. And Lucas the Mania and Zaki Trash should also play right now.
Round one. Fight.
The winner of this match is going to play against Mr. Awesome 0.101.
Okay. So let's
Mr.
see
Awesome.
what is going on here.
That's
Neutral.
all. It's still first to 2, and we're only playing first to 3 in top 4.
Mr. Awesome is waiting in winners finals, chilling there.
Yep.
Really cool hard kick anti-air from Urian. I like that. I just like those hard kick anti-airs. Ryu has a 2, Chun-Li.
Oh man,
back hard
we
kicks.
have seen this match so many times.
We have seen it many times.
We have seen so many times.
It always plays out a little bit differently though, so
Yeah, but it's always Unga Bunga.
yeah. Like it becomes a player matchup with those two guys,
Yeah.
and that's cool to see.
So they're doing weird choices, but I mean they know each other.
Like this is not the way you play the first time you face people like that. And it gives him the handshake. Not enough to kill though. Oh, it
Oh,
is.
it is enough. It is
It
enough.
is. I didn't know that forward medium punch combo there, but it does. But it did.
They also could have done the full tackle charge thing, you know. But, what else? He killed.
Whatever.
Dun, dun,
Medium
dun,
punch
dun,
anti-airs.
dun, dun. Still got the Rashid team going on, banging. Like nobody say something, Rashid. Rashid.
For me, it's playing Urian Fiend.
Ah, that's fun.
It's just random, you know. It's
Yeah.
depending on your client and not on what's actually happening. Pushes him in the corner with the habub, and he tackles out just to get out, which is a
Oh,
smart
nice
play. You just want to get out.
Can someone check if Lucas is there and playing against Zaki? Yeah, they have fast special.
Chases him down with the tackle, tackles him into the corner. Rashid has super.
Oh, he's
Good
dead.
anti-air. That was a good.
Oh, he missed his combo. No. Okay.
But now he got it. It's
Well
also
done.
cheap that he gets the combo off his fucking overhead with this one.
He gets the combo of everything.
Yeah,
Of everything.
that's just Trigger 2, right? Trigger 2 activates of everything and combos out of everything. It makes
Yep.
everything safe. That's the thing with so many characters. Birdie, Urian, Abigail, Chun-Li. Quite a few characters have stuff like that. Or they make something unsafe into like a parry or something, like Ryu and Karen and Vega.
That's a bit stupid.
Die spielen gerade.
Yeah,
Fat Cat.
okay, they're playing.
So what's going on with Lucas and Zeki?
They're playing
Die
right now.
spielen gerade.
Are they playing? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think those Trigger 2s are a little bit lazy. Like, oh, it's interesting, right? Because they're in a way they're creative because they all do a different thing, but they all lead to the same conclusion. That's the interesting thing about it. One does it with armor, one does it with a counter, one does it with a chain. But ultimately, it's all...
Oh, he was too far away. Oh, he was too late. I don't know.
Oh, air to air. Boom. Yeah, those overheads. In the heat of the moment, they're tough.
Round 2. Fight.
Too slow.
Too slow.
Forward, medium punch, anti-air. I like unconventional anti-airs. That's always cool to see. Just shows that people play the character a lot, you know?
Afasa worked on his anti-airs.
Yeah. He was.
He was pretty bad with them, like about 1 year ago or something like this. But he improved a lot as a
He
player.
was also known for anti-airing with the regular headbutts, which nobody else did.
Yeah.
Decent success until
He
it got
still
nerfed.
does it from time to time, and it's okay as an anti-air, but it's not as good as it was.
It just shows mastery of the character when people start using different tools to anti-air and just don't just go for the only option that exists, right? Because
Did.
many Urians will only anti-air with crushing hard punch, even though it's not always the best option.
Did.
Dead.
Did. So, Afasa moves on. And our next match is Texu PC against Kim Precision.
Yep.
It's go time.
That was a, well, rip timing. Timings can still come back, right? Like, that was just a winner's bracket match.
Yeah.
Both Afasa and Timing made it back all the way through the losers bracket in the past.
Yeah.
It's never over.
Timing is already in loser semi, so
Yeah, so he doesn't even have that much to do. The thing is, though, right, by the end of it, most of the people in the losers bracket start being really good players, right?
Dun, dun, dun. Okay, just waiting right now.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what's going on Twitter.
Oh, look, I won. Okay. 2-1. Seems like it was a close one.
We can use this moment to advertise a little bit, or to tell our friends here to spread the word a little bit. It would be nice if some of you could tell your friends that are interested in Street Fighter and fighting games to check out the Saltmine.
Come
Because-
over, have fun, check
Yeah,
it out.
Don't have to participate. Can just watch, but you can participate too, right? And you can also join the Discord just to talk to
I
us.
mean, it's for free, so
Yeah.
if you have a few hours spared, or left, you can just come and participate.
Yeah,
It's
and
not
the
like
idea
you
is
have
to
something to lose.
and the idea is to grow the event, right? This is just our first time doing this on the EU level.
Yeah, we had a few smaller scale tournaments on EU level, but I think this is the biggest so far. And hopefully we're only getting bigger from here on.
Mm-hmm. The stream is on Twitter, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, on the left side it says Twitch TV/Saltmine League. Have
Okay.
nothing there.
Free
Discord.
bird is in the lobby. Oof. I feel threatened.
Yeah, it's running out of room here. Fat Boy's filling out the stage. Will it be a birdie mirror?
My friends do not like FGs, but at least they watch my stream matches. Hey, that's good for you. And it's good of them to support you.
It's a Brexit duel. Both players are from Britain.
Country kill.
Country kill.
Well, I mean,
Always
we had many Germans country killing each other. It's just
Yeah,
fair. At least they don't have to travel all across the globe to get to lose here, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Like that's the thing I see so often. Like I don't know, Japanese travel from Japan to America, and then they have to face each other first round.
Yeah, so that's my training training
Yeah.
party.
So he's like the guy who lives like like next to you on your street or something. But yeah, interesting, right? Birdie versus Blanca. I don't know. Maybe he just didn't want to play the mirror match, which I understand because it's a really dirty one.
Yeah.
But
I mean, a
overall-
lot of mirror matches are not that good.
the birdie one is one of the ugliest one in the game, I would say.
Oh, nice punish.
Yes, birdie cannot punish Blanca like Blanca balls meterless, but with meter he can bullhead them.
Every time?
Yes, pretty sure.
Okay, that's good. It's super important to punish them.
Light ball mostly, right? That's the one that
Yeah.
gives most people trouble.
Yeah, light ball is the hardest one to punish.
Yeah. So
Okay.
most like when I play the matchup, I always like save one bar just to punish those balls. That's the
It's
idea.
super important.
Round 2. Fight.
Blanca balls, Blanca balls. Blanca is generally a weird character, right? Because he really does not play like any other Suda character, right? He primarily uses his specials, uses them to move, uses them to mix up, uses them to turn into a projectile, essentially. He has
that's
those weird fake outs with the rainbow balls. It's a really unique character. The hop, who else has a hop like this?
I'm just glad they fixed the stupid glitch.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, they're fast to fix it. I gotta say though, while they're neglecting us right now, they're at least fast with those fixes to gameplay
Yeah,
problems.
that's a thing you can certainly give them credit for. If something is game breaking or altering the game in a way they don't actually like, they're going to fix it. And they're pretty fast with it. The Flying Chun-Li glitch, they fix it pretty fast.
Oh, we going back to the lobby. Looks like we will see a character change. Or maybe not. Who knows?
Yeah, let's see
Yep.
what's upon us. So I think the best order for us right now is doing this match, then after that one Marimine against Luca, and after that one Luca against or Luca or Marimine against Tai Ming, because Genie is out of the tournament. So the winner of this one is moves on automatically into the loser finals. And when we have finished all the semi-loser games, we're going to the winners finals, and then we're going to loser finals and grand final.
And there we go, Birdie Mirrors.
Yep,
That's an 8-2 matchup, I heard.
yep. It's always 8-2.
Yeah, I gotta be careful with those chains. Chains mostly just used for hard reads. Ah. Not fast enough to get through the can. And yeah, like if one of the two guys gets the can down first, it becomes really hard for the other one. The can is a really strong tool, obviously.
And Birdie has no answers to the can.
He has some, like he's got some gimmicks, right? He can try to dive through it as an example, right?
Okay.
He can try to use his own can, right? But it can be hard, right? Like because like let's say one of them scores a knockdown, right? And he pulls down the can, but he can already move, right? And the other one might have a hard time setting up his own can. At the same time, it might also be like that both are separate and both are just start throwing cans, like it's a weird Sagat matchup.
Yeah, yeah.
Some really slow and dumb
Like,
zoning.
second matchup is super weird.
Oh, hits him with the regular dive. Yep, you can punish that with the crouch like punch over the stand like kick. It's not much, but it's something, right? And drags him in. Okay.
Oh, no, anti-air.
He could have anti-aired that. Yes,
Yeah,
very
he could have
good at
entered
that.
right there. He could have done crouch medium punch.
That's just something you have to be ready for. If you do not commit to the common grab or a strike, you just do the regular grab, and you already hold down and be ready for him to lift off.
Yeah. Or just input it. I mean, still have to get the input buffer and will eventually come out.
Yes. And exactly, crouching hard punch is a really
Oh,
good
nice
tool.
punish. Nice punish. He knows what's up. I like it.
In his matchup, it's also really good to anti-air Birdie with crouching hard punch actually, because he has a low fatty jump, you know, like Zangief and Abigail. And you can anti-air those better with the crouching hard punches compared to crouching medium punch. But crouching medium punch is always still good. It's just that you get so much damage on a crouching hard punch, right? You can go crouching hard punch into bullhead. Oh, he tried to chain, gets
Is
chained
that-
back.
Oh
Yeah.
no, still alive.
Low. Pressure.
Oh!
Gets him. That's something you gotta watch out for. It's one of the most popular
Birdie wins.
enders, right? And Kim Precision loses with a full bar. That's kind of sad, but it happens, right? That's why it's often better to just use it when you can, right? But it depends. Like in season 1, I remember the Japanese players, like Tokido and Daigo, talking about how they're saving their super to kill people who are about to activate the trigger. Which I guess is a viable strategy, right? But
Yeah, sure.
sometimes it's better to just get it out early. It also depends on the character. Like against Akuma, maybe better, right? To kill him off. Or against Hekali. It all depends though. And obviously it also depends on the moment, right?
On the situation, on everything else. Yeah. That's the great thing about fighting games. You don't have a universal answer.
You have some guidelines, like take the throw, right? But even take the
Yeah,
throw is not
you-
something you should always do, because
You
if you
should
always
take 10 throws back to back.
Yeah.
man.
it mostly just says you should take the first throw, maybe the second one, but after that, start maybe Tekken, you know?
It's just usually a guideline to take the throw if you have the life lead and it's at attention to you because you're going back to neutral. The obsessed approach.
Yep. Medium punch, strong tool. I love that button so much, it's so good. And he gets the can out.
Huge
Full
combo.
damage, yeah. And he activates. No Oki. Birdie's dash is
also-
bad. Air to air hard punches, that was not bad. Makes
Makes
it
it
safe.
safe. Yeah.
Gets clipped by the
Actually
back
jump
throw.
through it. Am I right?
I don't know if everybody can do it, but there are some tricks to deal with that, yeah.
Birdie wins.
So it's funny because that was the grand final of Reddit Street Fighter local. Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Hmm.
But Kim Precision won, and he
Wait,
moves
what?
on.
Like the local, did it play offline or what? How does that
No,
work?
it's also online.
Yeah,
Okay.
Online event in Street Fighter.
Oh,
So Kim Precision won, and he moves on. And here is in losers finals because G Genie is out of the tournament.
yeah. Mhm.
Alright, so I just gonna... Yep, and now we're gonna see Merimim against Lucas Di Mania. I think he's Italian, man. I mean, with this name, he's gotta be Italian.
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be.
He just likes Italians, who knows?
I don't know. I also like pizza.
Yeah.
But who doesn't?
Who doesn't? Well, I mean, it's essentially warm bread. It's
Yeah.
like, who
Bread
doesn't
with
like
some
that?
toppings. What is there not to like about?
Yeah. It's like,
As long as there's no pineapple on it.
or maybe Lucas Di Mania. Maybe he's naming himself like
He's Belgian.
Luffy from One Piece. You know, it's like Monkey D.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, this could be it. Yeah, I don't know.
because there's multiple characters that have the D in the middle of their name. Right?
There's also multiple characters in adult animes that have the D in them.
Oh, yeah. Oh god.
So here you
Oh,
can finally
Lord.
see the difference between the German and the Belgian flag.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, FGC Belgium. So yeah, it's neighbors fighting against each other. Who's got a better beer?
I don't think I've ever had Belgian beer.
Oh, it's pretty good, man.
Okay.
But it's not as strong as German beer. It's pretty light. I like it.
Birdie Colleen.
Round one.
Yeah, I would say this is actually for Birdie. She just doesn't have good tools in neutral to deal with him.
That's what are the bands Birdie got against her V-Trigger 2?
Not much. He has to survive it. That's just the thing, right? You just have to survive
Just wait it out.
Well, the problem is waiting it out is hard too, right? It's just tough. Like, what you gonna do, right? You can like try to hammer through the dash, maybe. It's really tough. Like that trigger gives everybody trouble. Though. It's one of the strongest robbery triggers in the game, right? Because Colin herself, character's okay, but not amazing. Yeah, that was not meaty.
Oh,
So,
that's
yes.
and that's
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah. That looked like an unblockable, but it's not one. Good anti-airs. Yep. Bullhorn into super.
Get the damage.
Get the damage, get the Oki. Now that's a disgusting thing, right? Birdie hits you, deletes like half your health, and then he's like back in your face again, making you guess again.
Oof. That's the first perfect of the night.
Yep.
Birdie wins.
Well, that was quick. But it's not over.
Mm.
Round one.
Get it over it till it's over. Colin's heart is a
Yeah,
good button.
he's just ready for this matchup. He got all the right answers.
Yeah, Colin
Snowball
has
pressure
to,
is also not working against him.
he just has to like take some heavy risks against Birdie, and that's just hard. Like,
Oh,
she
nice
is a-
block.
She is a setback character, right? But she has to get into the setback somehow first. And of course, she has her trigger too, but that's about it. Oh, here we go. The crush counter. That's a good setup. Boom. The big balls.
Oh, could have punished him.
Ah, made it.
Unsafe.
That was not even safe, but you still got
Yeah,
away with
it's unsafe.
it. And did an anti-air and died.
Always stuck. Huh?
Round two.
I don't know what the people are talking in the chat right now.
But
Just perfect of the night. Yeah, I mean, it's just a phrase. Okay, come on.
yeah, there's a bird behind me. I got this big ass tree, you know, and then there's some birds hanging out there.
I'm in the cellar. I don't have any light.
The salt mine killer.
Yeah. I'm in the mine, in the deepest mine.
What we got here? Yeah, that is also dangerous because Birdie punishes everything, like all those attempts, right? She can try to go for some guessy stuff, messy guessies, as they call them in Smash Brothers.
Messy guesses. I'm playing Smash right now, messy guessy.
And go for like counters and stuff, but those are also dangerous against Birdie because Birdie can like just mix it up between mid and low popes.
So, it's 1-1 against our last season champion.
Yep.
Okay,
Round one.
let's see who's going to be victorious.
Let's see.
Nope, no punish again. Wow, missed the punish on the bullhead. That's a bit unfortunate.
That's how it is.
But Merriman returns the favor and misses the punish. Okay. I don't know, man. The ace hands. How the fuck? Parabellum. What is it
Parabellum.
called? Parabellum. Okay, Parabellum. Just say the name, she stole.
Yeah. It's not even the real Parabellum, right? You would think so, because... But no.
Ice hands. Fake Honda hands, I don't know.
Bring back Honda. Let's go.
Messy guessies. And
Messy guessies.
mirrors are called Ditos, right? Ditos.
Yeah.
Like the Pokemon.
Yeah. Well, Ditto also means same in debate, right? But...
That's all my Smash knowledge.
Yeah.
Because I don't have any further knowledge, I know how to wash my hands.
I mean, you can see, like, a common thing with Birdie is to, like, give up space, right? To allow other players to hang themselves, right? They're trying to rush in and counterpoke them. But you have to be you have to be careful, right? Because you might end up cornering yourself. And Birdie is not terrible in the corner, kinda, but you still don't want to be there.
And nobody wants to be in the corner.
Yes. Guile, maybe.
That's just something universal.
Space is too important in Street Fighter.
Oh, nice punish. I mean, essentially, fighting games, especially Street Fighter, it's all about space war. You know, you just wanna have the right space, and that's neutral, man.
Yeah. And the Vitria 2 actually makes Colin decent in neutral against Birdie because her buttons get no range, and if she does crush counter you with that hard punch, you will suffer. So maybe that's not a bad idea to like use your tools to like poke instead of just sliding in. I don't know. Slide is so strong though.
Slide is super good.
You will not be able to react to it.
I mean, you're playing Birdie.
Yeah.
Can you explain to me why he isn't punishing those Parabellums?
I'm not sure.
I mean, Birdie can't punish him, right? I mean, I
don't see a reason why you shouldn't, right?
Yeah. I mean, just do medium punch or something like this.
Yeah.
Should work.
It should work. Like, I'm doing it. I don't know.
Too far? Okay. Maybe, I don't know.
X is -4. -4 can be tricky, right? Because
Yeah, but that was just
The
normal
regular
for
one.
them, and
Yeah.
the regular one, and the hard one, and the hard one is super minus. I mean, it's like -10 or something.
maybe he's a little bit laggy, so he's scared.
Oh,
Because,
he's dead.
he's dead, yeah. Yeah, gotta be careful. It's not free, you know? Especially not against a master player.
Okay. Well, today I learned something. I didn't know about that. But he also missed some punishes on the hard Parabellum. Everyone is 9, yeah.
Yeah, maybe he couldn't, like, he didn't notice, like, the difference between light and hard. Who knows?
But the hard one takes so long to finish, you know. She does the hands, and afterwards she does the one final motion. So you have plenty of time. Luca, you can stay in the lobby. We're just going to invite timing. We'll continue with this match. Lucas Di Mania. Oh, I'm a bit disappointed that he isn't actually Italian.
You know what? I thought the Parabellum comes from parabola, you know, like the mathematical thing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it actually comes from the Mauser Parabellum Luger, which is a gun.
Ah, that makes sense.
It's one of those World War I guns.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Makes more sense than, yeah, because otherwise if it was parabola, it would be more fitting for the ball, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and Parabellum is Latin for prepare for war.
Wow, that sounds awesome. Parabellum.
And it's often used within the context of the phrase "Si vis pacem, parabellum." If you want peace, prepare for war. That's badass. That's baller.
So, okay, you can move down and we can continue. Coming right back, just give him a second.
Yep. So let's see, what does the bracket look like? Mr. Awesome.
Okay.
What's the next match? Next match is gonna be Timing versus Lucas Dimania, right?
Yeah. This is the match.
Okay.
You can play it.
Okay, wait, let me.
And after this one, we're going to have Mr. Awesome 1 against F. Hasser.
Wow. Yep, getting close to the end of the tournament. All the matches now should be some really top material.
Let's do this.
Mr. Awesome. Okay.
Mr. Awesome.
I guess the regular Mr. Awesome was taken. Or just making sure that you're Mr. Awesome the first.
Round 1.
Oh, I should have played out the whole animation, you know, like Rashid flying in on the Saltmine logo. Oh well. But yeah, I'm glad that people like the mod I paid so much money for.
Hey man, the mod looks awesome.
Oh. We also got some other variations that we might try out next time. But for now, this is fine.
You guys can just say Mr. Awesome. The 0-1 is not needed. Okay, noted.
And yeah, Lucas Dimania playing Zeko, right? That's not Colin.
Nope, that's a totally different character.
Yep. But see, maybe he can do the same conclusion as I, you know? Thinking that like it's easier to deal with Rashid if you play young Zeko.
Possibly.
Possibly. Zeko has some good tools. Like he can also always like he can look, he can do stuff like that. He can slide punish it really well. He's got good air-to-air options, and he can keep up with the pace. You know, like he's also very fast and stuff. In comparison, old Zeko not good against Rashid at all.
Rashid almost stunned. Got some time. No, misses his jumping.
Yeah, and this is like a little bit like of Rashid tasting his own medicine, right? Zeko has a really like low arcing, heavy jump, same as Rashid. Those characters are very.
Just get the information below, comment in the Discord, and everything else will be explained there.
Yeah, like 2 posts above you, there's a link to our Discord, or on this. Yeah, Twitter. Go to our Discord, check out the news, and yeah.
Corner carry, the damage. Man,
Yeah.
This is sick.
Yeah, that's a meaty. Don't press buttons. Zeko can go from meaty ground kick into whatever, and it becomes like heavily plus. Zeko can even like transform into meaty DP, and the DP turns plus. It's hilarious because all of his old Zeko specials have like double hits, you know, like those gram hits. They have like a physical part and they have a fireball part, and the fireball part always hits late, so you can use it for all sorts of shenanigans. Good air to air. Yeah, like Zekos have to be ready for that. Wow. Yeah, this is crazy rushdown. Holy shit. Wow, this fake cross up. This was disgusting.
Get the dirt out of here.
Yeah, Zeko is actually a fucking disgusting character. Most people didn't know for the longest time, didn't realize.
Yeah, he was so underrated.
Granted, he's not any less dirty than Rashid, so this is just fair. This is just scumbaggery. But yeah, this is something you just learn. You just notice when you start learning a character. He's got so many crazy tools.
Ah, it's gonna hit. No,
Wow.
it was
No.
too far. It was too far.
Yeah.
But nice try anyway.
Idea was sick.
Yeah. Oh, but
Hey,
that's
cross up again.
Whoop, that was quick.
How does that work? Is that just like a light flip? Who knows?
So Lucas moves on.
It was fast too, right? Whoa.
Yeah, it was super quick. Gotta be honest with you, I was kind of distracted because I'm ordering a pizza, got hungry, you know, and trying to manage everything. I didn't got to see the half of it. But man, I gotta watch some replays.
Okay, I'm told to lower my sensitivity because of the birds. I gotta say though, those birds are fucking loud. So I don't know if I can actually fix this.
Fuck you, Yoshi. You know what? Pizza Hawaii. It's just trash.
Pizza Hawaii, fucking hell.
I get banned for this bit here.
I can show you some images from actual Italian pizza cooks, chefs, you know, who say never ever put pineapple on pizza.
That's just plain wrong.
It's one of those rules of Italian cuisine, right? Do not put cheese on fish. Do not put pineapple on pizza. What are you doing with your life?
Doing everything wrong.
Put some Nutella on your pizza. Mmm.
It's really tempting, man. Got a ban. So. Okay, let's go to the next match. Winner final. Mr. Awesome against F. Hassa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hassa is the last remaining German.
Last German. Well, I fear for that, right? We like open up the floodgates for all the Europeans and suddenly all the Germans disappear, you know? Or drown in pools.
Yeah. It always goes like that.
Not as bad as expected, though. Like, I think the Germans are putting up a good fight overall.
Someone was at the door, so... What? The next match
was it pizza? Was it the pizza guy?
No, it was not the pizza guy. So the next match is...
Sadly.
Kim Precision versus Lucas, right?
No. The next match is Hassa against... We're going to do winners first.
Oh, we're doing winners first, okay. I see you.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, we've got some unholy shit going on here.
Okay. That's the first time Mr. Awesome is on stream.
Huh? Weird, right? How like somebody who like made it this far only showed up on stream.
Someone who's in winners final was not even once on stream before.
Happens sometimes. Last time I was in Poland, we ordered pizza, and I wanted to check out the Pizza German to see what it is.
Pizza German. Was it with sausage?
Yes. What else? What else?
What else?
What else do you think would be on a German pizza?
I don't know, sausage or beer or something like that.
No beer, no. What else could it be?
What else? Sauerkraut.
No.
No. I don't know.
Fucking potato.
Oh! I was thinking about potatoes, but I mean, come on, who puts potatoes on a pizza?
Oh yeah, classic German pizza.
On a pizza, I mean, come on. Okay.
It really didn't taste good. But yeah, let's start
Winners
our match.
is first of three. Yep, that's right. You're playing best of fives, aka first of three, aka.
Yeah. So please do not start yet. We have to change the settings, right? Yeah, it's happening right now. Thank you.
So now you can start. Potato on a pizza. I mean, come on.
It wasn't good.
How did it taste? It wasn't good.
It just doesn't mix. It's like putting pasta on a pizza. You just don't do it. It's like.
Sounds actually disgusting.
This match should be good. Let's see. Mr. Awesome versus F. Hassa.
I hope so. So Mr. Awesome plays Cody? Oh yeah, he actually plays Cody.
Okay, cool. That is cool. Because most characters seen today, you know, like, we know them, right? But Cody you don't see often. Awesome brawlers, yeah.
Cody also a lot better in this season than he was previous one. Got some quality of life changes.
Walk speed buff, 3 hits on his fireball.
The walk speed buff is the most important one.
Yeah. Sadly, they nerfed his light kick though. I guess they figured that he would be broken if he had the new walk speed plus the light kick.
You win some, you lose some, you know?
Yeah.
You can't have everything unless you're Akuma.
Yeah. Akuma, Nikali, Rashid are the characters with like everything.
Well, Nikal doesn't really have everything.
He does. In a way, he has more than Akuma. He even has a fucking command grab.
Yeah, but everything he does is not really that good.
It's not bad. Akuma, Nikali's still the most underrated character by far. He's good. He's good, and everybody ignores him. It's weird.
Yeah, but it's also super boring.
That's the issue, I guess.
He's the most boring character of all the characters.
All the fucking Nikali mains just fell into a coma. I'm getting bored. Wow.
That's also the reason High Tiny stopped playing him. He was just bored. I mean, there's Phenom. Phenom's still playing Nikali. And well, I mean, Phenom is someone who generally hates his life.
Yeah. This is a perfect character for somebody like that. Oh, block the overhead. That's good. Important. Cody does have interesting neutral tools. He's got the hard kick. He's got the forward hard kick. The hammer.
That was interesting.
Do we have Oki? We don't have Oki yet. Plus, no. Yeah, Cody is the character that has like consistently spent bars to become plus, but he's plus after that. What? Ah, missed the combo. Okay, the shitty part about Cody right now is when his trigger runs out is he still has the pipe, right? And while he has the pipe, he can't throw fireballs, and he can't just throw rocks, so he has to get rid of the pipe somehow.
But he wanted to hold on to the pipe.
Cody wins.
He gets
Pipe
extended ranges with the pipe.
Yes. You get 1 hard punch extra, essentially.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, I can see Nikali suffering his Cameo Rashid because his anti-air is a DP right now, right? He doesn't have good grunt DPs and anti-airs anymore outside of DP.
Okay. So, let's see how this one turns out.
Activate into plus. Gets checked. And gets medium kicked.
That was convincing.
Round 2.
Yep.
Fight.
Oh, nice. Nice neutral
Good
jump
job.
bait.
Tornado sweep.
That's a lot of bar for nothing.
And that's the thing with Cody, right? He can do everything into Zonk to make it like at least -2. Oh. He didn't get mixed by the trigger 2 yet.
Yep.
Even though it's such a mixed trigger. But it also means that Mr. Austin managed to win, at least 1 game without relying on the trigger.
Urian wins.
One.
So, 1-1.
Round 1. Fight.
3 more games to go. Well, maybe 4. Let's see.
Yep. Zoning. I wonder how the zoning situation is between Urian and Cody.
I don't know. I
I
think
don't know.
it's for
Hard to
Yuri.
say.
I mean, to be quite honest, I don't have a lot of experience with Cody or that's it.
I play him a little bit for fun, and that's the thing, right? You always have to be ready to take a hit if you block something like X Zonk. But the problem is when he X Zonks you, right, and he has his trigger popped, things get ugly, right? Because of his robbery trigger. gets rid of the pipe, gets his hard punch back. That's the part, right? Like if you have the pipe out, you lose your hard punch anti-air. That's actually kind of annoying. Activate the plus. Let's go.
A lot of whip buttons for Mufasa so far.
He tried to armor through it, but Cody's X Fireball is actually very like it has 3 hits.
Round 2.
Cody can X Fireball into Rashi's tornado and then just like destroys the tornado. It's hilarious. Boom, hard kick. It's cool that he actually has a combo out of the hard kick CC. And the combo is cool too. It's from Final Fight itself.
Yeah, I like this that we got the Final Fight Cody version. A lot of people were disappointed that he isn't the exact carbon copy of the Street Fighter 4 Cody.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I actually like it.
Yeah. I mean, except for the knife, right? Nothing about Street Fighter 4 Cody was Cody.
Yep.
Locked it. Reversal. That's a good one because it's a guaranteed one. If you want to get somebody off yourself, it's good. He still hasn't managed to escape the corner though, and you get poked to death. Oh, this
Watch
is hard.
out for pokes on the overhead.
Plus, swing. This is safe, right? The swing.
Oh, you got him.
Wow, got him.
Yeah, the swing is safe. He's also too far away to do something.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, he's still minus, but he's too far
yeah.
away. Nice conversion.
Good converge. Yeah. Into the corner. Bongo.
Backs off, get some space.
Yeah.
I like it. Good.
That's also nice. Sometimes you just can give up a little bit of the corner to just give people enough room to like hang themselves, right?
Yeah.
Or if Hasa uses the opportunity to just escape and push him into the corner.
I
That's
mean,
this part.
Trigger 2 from Urine is also so good when it comes to corner carry.
Uh-oh, he's still to stun. Ah!
You should probably.
If Hasa wants to get the pressure. Ah! He should have backdashed somewhere, but he's still not stunned. Ah!
Oh!
Here we go, boom! And he gets a just frame going.
No. He was.
Didn't work out, yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
That was a good choice.
Got the read on the throw.
That was a good choice.
I got him with a reskull.
Ballsy, but a good choice.
Slick describes Cody too, right? Like that character has surprising burst potential, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Suddenly he used some dirt on you, and it works.
Round 1. Fight.
Certainly an underexplored character, and yeah, I don't know, underrated, but definitely underexplored. Rush. Fireballs. Yeah, fireball wars. Dangerous with Cody though, because they can be jump on reaction. Bongo confronts in the corner.
Oh, okay, that was good.
Yeah, that was
That's
good.
something we haven't
Sometimes you
seen so
gotta.
far. Yeah. And I also like his choices for DPing. He
Yeah.
isn't DPing on wake up, but in between strings, and those DPers hit more.
They do psychological damage most of all.
Oh,
Boom! Gets him
now
with
we
the
got it.
overhead.
Yep. Didn't work last time, but it worked now.
Fight.
Set point for Mr. Awesome.
Air to air trade. Bongo. Yeah. See, that's the thing you couldn't do before. Before that, you could just walk out of the throw, but I think because of his walk speed buff, you can throw him now.
You can now. You can walk behind the
Yeah.
X whirlwind song, whatever.
Yeah, that's a big deal, right? Like that's the thing people said at the start too. Like his walk speed is too slow, but if they buff it, he might become a problem with things like that. And he can like force some really ugly choices on you. I'll savor this.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, good reaction.
You also got the physical, really.
Yeah, helps that the trigger is like just like 2 buttons, right? Like, that's very useful too. Boom. Okay. Ball coming down.
Oh, there you got it. That was a.
He tried, right? He tried. He
Yeah.
tried though. Like empty jump low, he blocked that, right?
Yeah, that was a good block, but the
Yeah.
sequence, I mean, come on.
At some point, it's just like too overwhelming. Can't blame him there.
At some point, everyone.
Yeah.
It's go
So,
time.
yeah, great trying from Mr. Awesome so far.
Mm-hmm.
Kudos to him. And we can continue with Efhasa against
No, it's... Yeah. Yeah, it's Fassa
Kim
versus
Precision.
Kim Precision.
Yep.
No, wait. It's actually Kim Precision versus Lucas Dimania.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yep. We forgot about Luca. Sorry, man. So, yep.
Yep.
Lucas Demina against Kim Precision, and the winner of this match is going to face Efhasa.
In the losers finals, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going down.
Okay, everyone's here. Moving back.
Back.
Back. Well, it seems like their seeding Regis put together worked pretty well, because those are highest seeded players besides Maramine,
Okay.
who also made 5th place.
Yeah.
I call it some good seeding.
After all those threads of pitting people against the worst matchups for disagreeing with him. All right. Also impressive. We didn't have any grand disconnect issues this time around.
Nope,
pretty
everything's
good.
working smoothly.
Mhm.
No. Hitting some wood.
Round
Those are
one.
semifinals. Colin versus
Fight.
Birdie.
Birthday.
We had this before. Never underestimate Colin. That's the important part. Even though you might think you have the edge in neutral.
Oh, that was interesting. Anti-ass with standing light kick.
Possible. The nuttiest thing I ever did was like anti with crouching night kick. It's like, what was I thinking? But it worked.
As long as it works.
Yeah. If this was timed a little bit better, he could have made it so he jumps, but when he lands on the can, you know?
Yeah.
It's one of those crazier styles with
No
Billy.
quick rise. That's the right choice against Colleen. We're just a bit too far.
Activate. Trigger one might be not so bad against Colleen.
Ooh.
Allows you to like armor through a pressure a little bit.
And works directly into the standing hard kick.
Round two. Fight.
That's how it is sometimes. No super. Okay. Saves maybe. Boom. Now
And
super. Yeah.
now we're gonna see it.
Yeah.
Let's do it again. Time to say goodnight.
Hard kick activate. Reversals. Yeah, too far to make it work.
Gotta punish it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. This is interesting. Use a trigger. Then in this case, trigger 2 would have been nicer now, right? Because he will not get his trigger 1 back. Maybe he will.
He will, but with only a pixel.
Oh, 2 hits.
He won't.
Tried to armor through, but got hit twice. Broke the armor, and that's it.
Colleen wins.
Colleen wins. Yeah. Colleen. That's a character, you know, like not considered like top 5 or whatever. Maybe not even considered top 10, but gets those results often enough. You see her in many top 8s and top 16s.
Round one.
Just a legit character. That was a cool whiff punish, crouching hard punch. I like it. I like it.
That was pretty good. Oh man, I'm just hungrier now.
Shimmy, but he says no. I will take the throw. Against Colin, taking the throw really is much nicer.
Yeah, but
Yes, he puts you in
I
such.
also want to establish some defense, you know. Just want to show, hey, I'm going to take, and afterwards you're not taking anymore. So when your opponent backs up and tries to shimmy you, he's doing it all for nothing.
Waits it out.
You should mix out your defensive options.
Yeah.
Nice punish.
Good punish. Yep. Into Bullhorn. This gives Oki.
Good punish. That was good.
Back roll also a good answer to
You have to
the
be so ready to
Bullhorn.
punish those overheads.
Jab, 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 jab. The jab is so good.
Yeah, it's just gonna annoy him with jabs.
The big boys all have the good jabs, right? Birdie, Abigail, Zangief.
Yep, that's true. No, oh, I don't know what he tried to do there. Maybe Bullhorn?
Round 2.
Birdie's hard matchups. Menat, Rashid, Guy maybe. Abigail can be a bit stressful. I don't know if it's bad though.
Oh,
Banana. Get bananaed.
I love the sound he makes when
Yeah.
he banana.
Yeah. Birdie has really good sound design, really good animations, really good lines. Into the corner. Get pressured. Armor's through. Didn't have enough for the activation. Lucas could have. Yeah, like,
Oh, nice check on the dash. Good.
armor's through. Yeah, that's the thing Birdie can do really well. Like stagger. When he has trigger 1-up, he can stagger pressure with life pretty well.
Colleen wins.
2-0. He has to think of something now.
Well, I don't have any clue how you can turn this around. To be honest. It also doesn't seem like he's doing something horrifically wrong.
No. This is not truly bad play. Maybe the chain was a bit risky there, right? But
Yep.
most of all, this is not terribly bad play.
I mean, like the standing hawking, for example. Luca was just ready with the V skill. It's like he knows him better.
Oh, got his number. Dash up, Oki. Nope,
Oh,
you can
nice
punish that.
punish.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, that's cool. It's like sits down, stares head down. Okay.
Good punish.
Yeah, this is really negative now in season 4.
Yep.
Been a few years since season 2.
Oh man, I'm glad we're not in season 2 anymore.
Yeah. Balrog.
Laura.
Balrog. Yeah. Ah,
Ooh,
committed to the hard punch.
Yep.
Yeah, you have to treat the hard punch kind of like a fireball. Because it will not like counter it or something. You will have to jump over it.
Yeah, you have to treat in general those slow pokes, those slow heavy pokes like fireballs. So jumping over them is your best option. That was just I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, Lucas the Mania had the right read on him, right? But it still didn't work out somehow. Oh,
could
whoa.
have done something, but he decided not to.
Jab anti-air. The rare jab anti-air for Birdie. And Bullhorn. Boom. Okay.
Also, not a lot of command grabs we've seen from him. I think he tried to go for one, but got jabbed out from.
Right now he pressed hard kick.
Oh, he's dead. Yep,
Yeah.
GG's. 3-0.
That is just not a thing you just throw out anymore with Birdie in season 4. I mean, Colin could always punish it though. Like even in season 3, she could punish it with a light kick into Parabellum.
So Lucas moves on and plays against F.
Yep.
Winners final. Losers final.
Losers finals.
Losers finals.
Fuzzer.
Fuzzer.
Fuzzer. GG, Kim.
Yeah. Interesting top, well, finals and grand finals.
Absolutely.
We got Kim Precision. No, we got Lucas Di Mania against F. Hasa. So it's gonna be Birdie against Urian, maybe? Who knows?
Colleen.
You're right.
Colleen.
You're right.
Or possibly Zeko, I mean.
Yeah. Lucas Di Mania also picked Zeko, right? No, it was Kim Precision.
Luca also.
Everybody has a pocket Zeko now, okay?
Everyone has a pocket Zeko and everyone
Which is
best
funny
Zeko.
because technically he's such a technical character, right?
Yeah.
Well, whatever, let's pocket him.
Sure, why not?
Mm-hmm. And Mr. Awesome waiting up there with his Cody. That's a big surprise there.
Cody is by far the biggest surprise for me.
Uh-huh.
I mean, this character is not bad by any means, but you still don't see him that often.
Yeah, that's just the thing, right? I just think he just came up too late, right? He came out in season 3, so by then everybody settled for their season 1 and season 2 characters, you know?
Yeah, it was a bit too late, and he wasn't really overwhelming in
Yeah,
season 3, so nobody picked him up besides a few people who really love him.
Mm-hmm. In lower level play, he's kind of popular. I guess just because they like Cody. Because
Yeah.
Cody's a cool guy. And I think he's also a good character to learn the game with, because he has good fundamental stuff, good pokes. The fireball has good anti-airs.
Also, good story arc, start from the bottom. Now he's
Yeah.
male.
Round 1. Fight.
So, yeah, Lucas plays Zeko now, not Colleen. Interesting choice.
Maybe the better choice against Urian. Who knows?
I think
I
it's
don't
the better choice, to be
Yeah.
honest. You have more options to rush him down, to zone him out with old Zeko.
But is really strong. And just a call out with the tackle. Also gotta know when to just press a raw tackle, right? One without X anything.
The X tackle.
Because X tackle you can do whenever, right? Because who's gonna counter hit you or something? It's not gonna happen. -2.
Still checked him with the jab. Yeah, that's something
-2.
he loves to do. Pressing a normal right beside that, just going for the tackle.
Round 2.
Uh-huh.
Fight.
Look how much taller he is. Crazy.
I mean, how tall is Urian? 1m90, something like this.
I think it's just that
192.
I think the Japanese are small, right? Like Ryu and Ken are tiny men.
They're both
it's-
175 and still giants among Japan.
Here we go.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
He had the combo. He could have confirmed the Bushin combo, but dropped it.
That's a Fasa mind game. Presses a button and doesn't press anything afterwards, or he presses a button and goes immediately into the tackle charge.
Mhm.
Delayed the V-trigger dash
Yeah.
to bait the throw. That was actually smart, but didn't work out. But give him props for the idea.
Yeah, Zeko's trigger 1 is interesting. Not particularly strong, but interesting. It's kind of unfair, right? That a character like that, Zeko's trigger 1 and G's trigger are allowed to coexist, you know?
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah, he can be reversed, but
can't.
he has to
But it's not. Yeah, it's
he has to
active,
delay it.
it's active for too long.
Yep, he has to delay it. You have actually to block first
Urian
hits,
win.
and after that you have to go into the V-reversal because he has enough life to block the.
Okay. Okay, that's technique. Okay. You
Yeah,
tank a few chip hits and then you reversal it to get out of it.
Yep,
Wow.
that's possible.
Round one.
Okay.
Fight.
Hard punch transform. It's like Vega, you know, Vega does the same thing. Hard punch, stance change. Handshake, didn't connect. Boom. Okay. That's the crazy thing about Yuri, right? He gets so much damage out of his anti-air and okay. That's an underrated aspect. Boom, boom. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, but he's not dead.
He's not dead, no.
He should have saved up the bomb.
He should have
Just go
saved it
for
because that was not
power
enough.
medium
Yeah.
punch. The damage was not worth it, in my opinion.
Ah, gets clipped by the hard kick.
By now he could have critical out and just chipped him out, you know?
Look at this. Other characters like Dash and Zeku just like holds forward and you shit your pants. It's crazy.
Round two. Fight.
It's the grab. Pushing the corner and super. And this is an ugly situation to be in, you know? Look at this.
Yeah. It's almost.
Activate. Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
Perfect KO.
Ah.
And
Perfect.
get
Maybe we can get a little single special on him or
Yes.
something.
Second one today.
Win.
Yeah. And Foster, really convincing today. Top form, I would say.
Yeah, sure.
Round one.
Mm,
Fight.
Lucas sticks with his second choice. Does not switch to Colleen. Also interesting. He still believes in Zeko.
we got stance change combos to style. But they're also good too, like that's the thing. They're not just to show off. They're
Yeah.
actually legitimate. Also, it's just nice because he wants to be young Zeku anyway. So going from old to young like that is always bonus.
Oh, gets thrown out of the
Oh,
overhead.
didn't block the
This
overhead.
could be the beginning of the end. Oh man, this could be it.
Kill sequence initiated. No, not yet.
Kill
Not yet.
mode activated. Okay. Back.
Always do those fake cross-ups. It's pretty good.
Round two. Fight.
No entire. Oh, that was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, why not? It's the first one he did today. It's important to do them from time to time.
Yeah. There's some stuff in this match I'm gonna steal for my Zeku later.
Ooh, that was good.
Yeah, that's also really ugly. This is Rashid, right?
Yeah,
Oh, good anti-air.
some more modest form of Rashid.
Oh,
Wow,
I like those stare downs where nothing happens.
I love them.
It's like super tense, you know, like
Fight.
So match point, still set point for Hassan.
it's never over. Predictable.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like Hassan has a hard time entering Zeko.
Yeah, it's hard because it's like, look at this. This jump is so fast. And the angle is so disgusting.
Wow,
That was a
that
good
was
one.
good.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Big damage, transform, palm, okay. Double transform. Oi. What's going on here?
Okay, he got
I
him.
got him. Mm-hmm.
And Lucas survives this one.
Uses every trick in the book.
Zeku wins.
But the shimmy from him was really, really.
Yeah, that was dope. Yeah. The good stuff.
Round 1. Fight.
Nice conversion.
And by the way, if you want to check out the session later again, I will upload all the matches to YouTube.
There are some of our past tournaments also uploaded, but they're only in German
Yeah.
right now.
But
But hey, if you want to learn German, it's the best opportunity you got.
the matches are also still good.
Yeah, sure. We got some really interesting matches. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Wow! He tried
Yeah,
to jump away.
just
He
do
tried
it.
to jump. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was the thing, because it wasn't even a counter hit or something, and he just tried to jump.
Try to enter air, lost it. Let's get a lot. He gets a lot of that crouching hard punch with Zeku, the shoulder, the elbow.
Yep.
Yep, calls it out. He's like,
He
no.
just- Oh,
He could have, yeah.
Wow, okay. So he can make a big jump from the wall without a wall.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Everybody can do that though. All the wall jump characters can do it.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know about tackles. Oh! He took the bait. He
Yeah.
took it.
Maybe he wants to slide with a super or something. Who knows?
Yeah, probably. So,
Grand
the
finals,
Professor moves
guys.
Yep. Really good performance by Lucas Dimania overall though.
yeah, it was a really good performance.
Mm-hmm.
Strong
Yes.
showing, show that he playing a lot of characters at a good high level. So let's see.
Mr. Awesome versus Fassa.
Okay, we just need Mr. Awesome and we're ready for grand final.
Grand finals. Bass and tackles, bass and tackles. Mr. Awesome! There he is. Everybody go to the back of the bus. The big dogs are playing.
Yep.
Mm.
So let's have a good match.
Yep, good luck, have fun,
Let's do this.
as they say. Cody versus Urian.
Well, the last time that wasn't looking so good for a puzzle.
Yeah.
But let's see. Oh, okay.
Gee.
That's also a choice he got.
Yeah, I guess he goes like, yeah, you have a robbery trigger, I have one too.
Round
Now it's
1.
even.
She's also not that bad. He's pretty good actually. So, and I can see that she makes some real problems for Cody.
Pretty aesthetic color choice too.
Yeah. Red versus blue. Huh?
Yeah, that means rivals, you know. It's like Dante and Virgil, Knuckles and
Yeah.
Sonic, and there have to be more.
All
Sakura,
the
Karin,
Spartans from Halo.
yeah. Sagat, Aidan.
America, Russia.
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, got the level 2 presidency.
The level ups are really big against Cody, I think. Really big against everybody, right?
Yeah. I mean, Cody is not the best character against Fireball.
And I think it's actually bad for Cody if he's locked into the pipe against level 2 G because he doesn't have access to his X fireball. You know.
Just snips him away.
Mm-hmm.
Round
Slaps
2.
him.
Slap his fingers like a fly. No.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's the Netherlands flag up there, right?
It's actually
Kaboom.
Luxembourg. No, it's actually Luxembourg.
Oh,
Luxembourg.
I was there
Yeah.
once.
Actually a bit brighter than the Netherlands.
Okay.
The Netherlands have no, their blue
Yeah.
is more dark.
But I'm also not sure anymore now. The flags look almost the same, so...
Let's have some fun. Boom. Okay, jumps out.
Well, Luxembourg
Activate.
is red, white, blue.
Ah! Misses the V-skill. Yes, punished for that. Yeah, that V-skill can be very wonky. Sadly. Like it hits front and then back at something. And I think Fassa was just above it, you know? To outrange it. You gotta press it very late.
Round 1.
Yep.
Or just press hard punch. Neutral. Sleep it off.
Keep it off.
These are those medium punches. Sweet. Interesting choice for the fireball there. Just out of poke range.
So yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
Netherlands.
Okay.
Yeah, Luxembourg is in the reverse order. It's blue, white, red, and not
Oh.
red, white, blue.
No, it's actually the same order. But Netherlands
Is it?
has a bit darker blue than Luxembourg. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, okay, I got myself confused. Yeah, it's the blue. It's the blue.
Level up.
But
Gets
back to the
bonded.
match.
Loses his level up. Minus. And that kills
And
him.
he's dead.
Yep.
I don't know, has Mr. Awesome any secondary characters? Probably. I mean,
No, I don't think. Yeah. I guess he hasn't started season 3, right?
yeah, sure.
Yes. I don't know.
I think he played before, so you could always go to his old main.
Mhm.
That's an option. Because this matchup is not looking good so far with Cody.
Also, when Cody's throwing his X ball, he actually has those Netherlands colors. I mean, it's supposed to be America colors, right? But you could say it's Netherlands. It's like red, white, blue. Good space control from the Fassa. Like good air
Nice
and stuff.
reversal, I like it, I like it.
Ah, misses to jump in, sadly.
Yep. No big deal for a Fassa.
Yeah.
Oh!
Gets bonked.
Yeah. Still the trade is in favor of a Paso.
Yeah. But at least it stopped him, you know.
Ah, dead. Dead.
G wins.
G,
One more for the
president
reset.
of the world.
He also likes to play Alex, but Alex is bad. I mean, yeah, but he has surely a backup character.
Round 1.
So if not,
Fight.
that seems like a real problem right now for...
Air to air. Good air to airs from both sides, I'd say. Very important skill in Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, stopping your
jumping.
opponent from jumping is super important.
Jab anti-air. Yeah, Cody has a bit of a hard time in neutral. Like, G has way longer buttons in general. Boom, we got Oki. Ah, jumps out of it. Didn't go for the common grab though.
Nope. Okay, got him.
Got him. Got the read on the jump or whatever.
Round 2.
Yeah, that's one of the few flaws of G's. Is defensive options.
Defense, yeah. Oh, look at that juggle. That looked funny. Ah, crap. Walked out of it. Needs more walk speed.
Oh man, I hate this so much. Those Anga Bunga moves.
Yeah. And it's obvious that he only plays those characters.
Oh, sure. I mean, can you imagine a Fasa Ryu?
Yeah.
Something like an honest boy or a Fasa Sagat or something like this.
He played
Someone
Falcon
you
for a
have to
little
work
bit.
with, you know?
He played Falcon for a while.
Yeah, but he also played a bit gimmicky.
Gets clipped and that's it. Delete. Why is this allowed though?
Nano snapped and Cody is gone.
Jesus Christ.
Final round. Fight.
The snapping.
Japanese,
What was that?
Japanese are slowly waking up to G.
Oh, are they already, huh? They also slapped on Laura, on Boxer, on
Yeah.
almost every major top tier character. So all people in the West could just play them down. I mean, the Japanese also thought Birdie was quite bad until someone from the Dominican Republic whooped Tokido's ass.
Whooped all of Japan's asses. Like all of them collectively.
And suddenly it was the best character in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, some say G didn't even have any dash punches before Afasa touched him.
Some say.
Word on the street is.
Oh, he's.
Oh, he baited out.
Yeah, just super. You're dead.
Some interesting mind gaming stuff there. And he sends him to loser's bracket, but reset.
Reset.
Winners finals hype. Grand finals.
Woo!
Grand finals.
Losers finals, grand finals, yeah. It's go time.
Go time.
Let's see if he continues with his Cody pick.
I don't know, man. To be honest, I would switch characters. I mean, sure, if Cody is his only character, I can see that he has to play him further on, but Cody's one of those characters who has insufferable matchups, and G is one of those matchups.
I guess so.
So he needs those counterpicks.
Such is life in Street Fighter V.
I think there are characters who have a lot of bad matchups, but they don't necessarily need counterpick. For example, Ken is one of them. Ken doesn't need a counterpick, you know?
Yeah.
Because he got all the necessary tools to win.
Technically, Ryu and Ken, sure.
Yeah.
Or you pick Akuma, who straight up doesn't have bad matchups.
Yeah. You delete all bad matchups. So,
five at worst.
But in my opinion, Cody is one of those characters who needs counterpicks.
Yeah.
But let's see, maybe he can make it work. I don't know.
Maybe the skin changes enough to...
Yeah, he got this Channing Tatum, Magic Mike skin going on, so let's...
Mike Hagar pants. That's what he got when he became mayor. Got his pants.
Hopefully they washed the pants before. Oh, no punish on the sweep. I mean, don't...
Yeah. G-sweep is bonkers though.
Ah, that was too late. Okay, I like the side switch. I mean, it's not the biggest punish, but back throw puts him in the corner, so...
B-More says Akuma has some bad matchups, but I think B-More sounds like an Akuma main to me. I don't believe that Birdie beats Akuma. Used to, but not anymore.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, let's go. Fast. What can he do? What a cross-up thing. Ugly situation. What happens?
That was super weird. I don't know what happened. Oh, maybe Mr. Awesome also wants to use this opportunity to improve his G matchup knowledge. I mean, you can also make your bad matchups to good matchups with enough practice.
Mhm. It really looks like Mr. Awesome didn't get his...
Can he actually kill?
Oh
it's
god, he
not,
can.
not enough. Is it enough? I don't know.
Probably enough. Ah, it's not, okay.
It's not.
Boom. Get the boot.
Good.
That's a long button.
G wins.
Looks a little bit lost there so far.
Yeah. He has to make his like V-trigger 2 count, but it's not that easy to get the ball rolling, right? And even then, yeah. It's not guaranteed.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay.
I missed it.
Ah, not the best punishment with the main grab. Okay, better than nothing.
Mm.
Yeah, now he can molest him again with.
Let's see if he gets the ball rolling. We got the okay backdash.
Good. Not over.
Uh-huh.
Here comes the life delete.
Not enough to kill, but it's enough to cause stress. Oh, it was good.
Ah.
Ah,
I mean, we should actually cheer for a puzzle because it's our boy, but he's playing so
yeah,
disgusting.
but can't, right? Why would you ever cheer for G?
I can't.
Yeah. We're bipartisan here.
Hey, can
Level
still
up, level up. Okay, interrupted.
Yeah, but still got level 1.
Yeah,
Now back to level 2, and now it's gonna be insufferable.
that fireball alone should give Cody a lot of trouble, to be honest.
Yeah.
Good at air. Checks him. He's getting desperate, trying to get in somehow, right?
Yeah.
But it's hard.
I mean, you can get also pretty desperate against G.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that wasn't even a combo. That wasn't even a combo.
G wins.
What's he gonna do? Tough cookie.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, 5 straight games. So, not looking good so far for Mr. Awesome.
Never give up hope, though.
No, everything is possible.
Slide.
Misses his jumping.
Yeah. Good. Pipe is out.
See?
And Faust is playing decent neutral with G.
Oh,
G has really underrated neutral though. Like so many people just play him, you know, just for his robbery factor.
yeah.
But
His neutral is quite good.
yeah, ultimately the anti-air is super strong. Ultimately, the one flaw he has is his wake-up game.
And this is tournament point.
Tournament point, match point, all the points.
All the points.
All the points on the line right now.
Yeah. Good at air.
Can also straight up continuous pressure.
Gets in. Ooh, good confirm. Into the bubble. Gets grabbed.
That's what happened last time.
Yeah.
Tried to go for the overhead, and it was just too slow. Because it wasn't a true move.
Should have been like if he was like a little bit. If he was a bit further away, but yeah.
Congratulations to Hazard for winning the first European Saltmine tournament of the season.
Yeah, ultimately, what's a mayor to a president, right?
That's right. GG's.
GG's.
Big props to us, man. We did it in my time, because I gotta move like now. So
That's perfect. 3 hours, I think that
perfect
was
timing.
good.
Yeah, that was super.
Thanks for showing up.
Awesome.
Thanks for participating. Please share the word about Saltmine. We're trying to do this every week, and if it doesn't happen, we will notificate you on Discord.
And as of
if
right
you've
now,
got
we
some-
have 7 more tournaments.
Yeah, if you've got some feedback, use our channel on the Discord. Please show up next time.
And you can also use the channel on the Discord to search for games, to get some matchup knowledge, I don't know, to get in contact with each other, to level up, and whatever you wish to. So, that's it from us.
Yeah, hope you had a good time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Until next Sunday, guys. Don't miss it.